Where you gonna run to? Somewhere you gonna run to? All on that day. So I ran to the rock. Please hide me, I ran to the rock. Please hide me, I ran to the rock. Please hide me now. All on that day. Yeah. Happy Monday, y'all. It's the earliest we didn't been on here in a while. 119, 119. Very happy. Um, Crazy because I woke up with a nightmare today, so that's a crazy way to start off the day. But when you pray that away, that's all you need to go to get that journey going, okay? What's up, Dwayne? Happy Monday. What you got going on? What have you done? Your plans for the day? Happy to see you as always. You know, it's actually crazy that you weren't a mod prior to the live that I made you a mod, because you was right. How the fuck I make other people mod before you? You always be up in here. First person. The people that be boarding them planes, yeah, boarding pass one, that's you. I thank you for your continuous support. I was trying to find my pockets, my bad. Thank you for your continuous support. I'm in my PJs because I realized I needed to start coming on here more casual, more into the moment. Hold up. This pigtail is not positioning itself right. Yeah. But honestly, this is what I be going. I mean, this is what I be wearing right before I go to sleep. So I thought, why not put back on right before? My gosh, I'm scrambled. Why not put back on the clothes I had before I went to sleep to start off the live? And so I was looking at it as unprofessional because, why would y'all want to see me in my PJs? But why wouldn't y'all? Y'all wouldn't want to see me in my drip? It's just like, what the fuck? Who wouldn't want to see me in my leopard print down? But also, so y'all know that y'all can come on here and be casual and then we just be on here chilling, you know? So, hope y'all like my PJs for today. Hope that's not a problem. I just finished morning practice. I got a little bit of some homework done. And now I'm back in the dorm room. And then at 6, I'm going back to go and train. Salute to you. I remember when I was playing basketball and I went to the Texas State, I think it was called PG Ball camp, and it took place at Texas State University, and I was there for a whole week, and I had to live like a college athlete. Now, technically speaking, I'm sure college athletes may have more freedom, but I don't know. You can tell me if this is, right on the scale. So we woke up at 6 a.m. to go to the calf, ate breakfast, had an hour to do that. Then we immediately went to the gym, had to be at the gym by 8 a.m. And mind you, I'm like 15, 16 at this time. So this is really a brand new life to me. I'm not even on the idea that I'm going to go to college for basketball. I'm really just doing this for my parents. But I mean, shit, y'all signed me up for a whole week's worth of a camp. So why not? That's really the only camp my parents ever sent me to. That's crazy, because my man and I always discuss how he went to Christian camps and summer camps and stuff like that, and I didn't go to that. That was the only camp I ever went to. That was the only time I was without my parents for a week, and it was because of basketball. Black people, we gotta do better with the athletics. We got to do better. So going forth, 6 a.m. breakfast, 8 a.m. we had to be by that gym, and that's when we're doing our warm up and everything. So from 8 a.m. to 10 a.m., that is straight practice. Then by 11 a.m., we're going to the calf, right? We're going to the calf. No. Yeah, we're going to the calf. We're going to the calf by, we'll say 10:30. By the time we at the calf, we're eating again for lunch, and then we go to our first class of the day. First class of the day is talking about the ins and outs of basketball, talking about which parts in our anatomy benefit basketball the most, talking about which the plays in basketball to make, screenings and rebounds, all these different things, really getting into the nitty gritty. For somebody who hated basketball like myself, that shit was literal hell. That is hell to me. That is hell. That is hell. I know I'm going to heaven, thank Lord, because God forgives. God is with me every day, and I walk a Christ-like path, okay? Because I know that is hell. Add some coldness where it's just freezing fucking cold. That is hell to me. A week's worth of just basketball, and I'm in school, and it's just continuous. And because it was a different area in Texas, the humidity was like times 10. So my dry skin was cracking like a bitch. Like, oh my gosh, I was in pain literally every fucking day. Oh my gosh. But I salute you, Dwayne, because that college athlete lifestyle is not for everybody. Also, when I was at the camp for the week, Texas State was talking about some, which was good, but they had announcements talking about, come and get y'all's monthly syphilis checkups and everything. It could change, but Texas State apparently had a high syphilis problem back then. In the dorms we were staying up in, the vending machines had condoms. Didn't look like people was using them though, and that's the motherfucking problem. That's why you're failing. Shoot, I ain't even fixing my water. Ooh, thirsty. Okay. I do not be bullying ChatGPT. We talk with ChatGPT and we interrogate ChatGPT. That's what we do. Y'all remember Will Smith's character from iRobot? That's who I am. That's who I am. I don't give AI and the robots the benefit of the doubt. I don't give them the American right of innocence until proven guilty. It's guilty until proven innocent with me. Until you show me. Okay? Because I had to remember the reason why Will Smith was beefing with Sonny and iRobot is because he's a police officer, and during a particular scene, during a crash and whatnot, he went to save this little girl. He tries to save the little girl. A police AI jumps in as well and decides to save him. So he's fucked up in the head. Why would this robot set out to save me, a grown ass man, and not this child? I believe we then get the details later in the movie that the robot kind of detected that the child was already at a very low survival rate, if even she were to be, saved and whatnot. So saving Will Smith made more sense. But with that, how are we going to go on a robot's mindset? I can't go off of your logic. And that's the thing as well. Are we saving lives based on logic? That's not what we're doing. Also, make sure y'all liking the live. Make sure y'all liking the live. Hold up. Let me go get that flag. And even though you think I be bullying ChatGPT, I'm still glad that you're here because I actually wasn't going to bully ChatGPT today. I actually was going to do what I just said, have ChatGPT prove to me their innocence because, they're guilty until right now. I was going to have them show me how they write a song. Because I ain't even tell you, I have personal beef with ChatGPT, okay? Okay? My father, my best friend, okay? The man who has taught me everything from my ABCs to letting me know how to get my confidence as a bad bee, okay? A couple weeks ago, I had went home, see him and my mama, loved them, shout out to them. And he was listening to the song when we was in the car, and he said that he likes this particular group. They called the Smoothies. I'm like, hey, okay. I'm gonna listen to him. My dad also is a music connoisseur. He used to be a DJ. He used to be a DJ when I was a child and also when I was a teenager. But he used to be an OG DJ back in the 90s, and he would actually go to parties and whatnot too and host them. So when it comes to him and music, he loves it. That is really his second love next to God and my mama. So third, we'll say that. And so when it came to listening to the music, I'm gonna always listen to my daddy's suggestions. And so we just like jam into it. It kind of sounded like some Marvin Gaye, sounded like some Motown music. And I'm just like, oh, okay. I'm not super shocked because they have this one new artist called October London out, and he sounds mature. He sounds aged. He sounds like he'd been here before. And they also have this new artist too called like TJ something, and he be doing like a YN Zydeco or whatever. But anyways, he's enjoying it. And so I'm double taking this music because I'm just like, this just seems so odd. And I'm also looking at the cover. I'm just going to get to the point, y'all. My dad was listening to AI music called The Smoothies. And they were sitting over here taking music from Marvin Gaye and other artists that had already been here, already put in their hard work. And he was listening to it. My dad was being led astray. My dad was being sung lies. And that's what I can't get with. I can't get with not telling people that you are artificially generated. Put your music out talking about some of the smoothies. No, bitch. This is theft. It's fucking ridiculous. And so that's gonna be my beef with AI. And mind y'all, I actually want to have one of them little robot things. Cause I'm on that side of, I'm going to need one of them to be my friend. Like if niggas start going crazy, oh no, I'm going to protect my human. Yeah, they're going to protect me. So I'm going to be cool with one of them. But I need to let the mothers know, yeah, not everybody likes you. Because that was another point up in iRobot. Will Smith character was the only one that was robophobic. Did nobody else in that world want to second guess robots? It was always, oh my God, man, you tripping. Oh my God, you feeding too much into it. Oh my God, you gotta chill. Mind y'all, Will Smith was also, he wasn't a robot, but he was a cyborg himself, basically. And that was also something I didn't even consider. Now that AI is so prominent and they're also building full working life imitating robots, when it comes to people that need prosthetics, are we going to start seeing people with prosthetics more built from robot machinery? What do y'all think about that? Because that's something I completely forgot about in terms of the movie. Technology is not just going to benefit us in one way. Like, oh my God. Our coach is dead ass about that kind of stuff. He doesn't play about. I bet he don't. He a college football coach. He got to get that money on. He probably trying to get himself to go to the NFL. You know, even Deion is trying to do that. If you think Deion Sanders got to go through the whole collegiate portal of being a college coach before he can be NFL, I know when it comes to regular college football coaches, them niggas is putting in work. I'm not motherfucking playing. This is my livelihood, nigga. Are you serious? I said get up and cut. I said get up and catch, bitch. Yes, in the movie, he hated them robots because it was all about logistics. How you gonna sit over here and say that you're saving me instead of a little girl because he had more of a high probability chance of staying alive? What? It's weird. It's lack of empathy. It's lack of knowledge and lack of concern for human life. And yes, Jesus is Lord. Amen. Amen. But it's just like, yeah, that's how I'm operating. Whenever y'all see me beefing with AI, just think of me like I'm Will Smith, okay? Think of me like I'm Will Smith. Thanks, appreciate it, appreciate it. Hey, Sir Vigilante's here. I got Dwayne here, Sir Vigilante here, and McSwagger is here. This is starting off as a great live. I don't need to do no flag. I'm just gonna wave it. Yeah. But yes, today I'm going to see if that Heather bitch can make a motherfucking song. Since bitches like to sit over here and fool my dad, fuck nigga. Since bitches want to sit over here and try to play games with my father. Hello? We're gonna see how good of a fucking song she can make. And then we're gonna see if she can make a motherfucking movie. How about that? But oh my gosh, y'all. I just finished Wednesday. Do we have any Wednesday fans in here? No AI were harmed in the making of this live. Yes. I was trying to think if I was going to say physically or mentally, but no, they were harmed in neither. Y'all, one of my plants looks like she's dying. I gotta tell my man he has to fix her. Ooh, emotions going crazy, baby. Emotions going crazy, baby. But yes, as I was saying, have y'all seen the new Wednesday? I am so in love with the show. Now, it's not the craziest writing. They got the same writers as Smallville, and y'all know I love Smallville. But it is really like if we took writing from 2005 and brought it over to 2025. It's very corny, very campy, but I can get with it because I like the gothic elements. I like that we're not going to get the themes and the stories and the elements that we get in there in other shows, it's like a mixture of Harry Potter with obviously the mixture of the Addams Family. So you have Dark Academia. You also kind of have the teen drama element, which I can get past because I more so just want the drama. I don't really care about the teenness in it. Then we have mystery. I love a good mystery. It's mystery, it's supernatural fantasy, it's kind of horror. I really like it. Any Wednesday fans in the chat? I want to discuss things. How are you gonna bully AI when you were named after Amazon's AI assistant? That's the gag. That you really think that's my real name. And even if that was my real name, that bitch would be named after me, nigga. I was born in 01. Alexa like a 2010 baby. That bitch is my son. So how do you feel? Flag on the play. Flag on the play. Hello. Robots shouldn't have freedom to make every decision. Every action should be considered by a human. Yeah. So many TV shows out, I can't keep up. What's the last TV show you watched, Mixwagger, my bad? Because other than Wednesday, the last TV show I watched, Peacemaker. How about Peacemaker? It's actually crazy. A lot of people did not like the Peacemaker finale to your show. Hey, hold up. That deserves the random clicker. Y'all know that's my fave. But it's actually crazy. A lot of people did not like the finale of Peacemaker. And what's even crazier to me is I did not fucking like episode 7. Episode 7 was fucking trash to me. Oh my gosh. Okay, Jenna says she a fan. Okay, Jenna. Who's your fave character on there? You know? Other than Wednesday, who on there is your fave? House of the Dragon. Okay, so you a Game of Thrones fan, Mixwagger. Okay, so you like fantasy too. You like to get whimsical. Okay. This man just called me a kid. I'd hope that you're not watching children on YouTube, Godson blessed. How the turns tables. I like Morticia too. Morticia is a bad bitch, and she's so soft-spoken. I love it. I would say, in no particular order, these are just all the people that I like. Discounting Wednesday, because obviously, I'm gonna fuck with Wednesday. She's the go. Morticia, Agnes. I love Agnes. I love her invisible little weird ass. Bianca the mermaid. I like Gomez. I can't remember his name, but the friend that controls the bees, I think he was cute. I mean, not cute. Ugh, cool. I thought their story and their dynamic was cute. That she was able to connect with somebody that was very childish. Honestly, I thought that was very cute. Who else? I want to say Pugsley, but his actor ain't given to me yet. And he's young, but his actor ain't given to me yet. So he gotta grow on me. But Morticia, Agnes, oh, I almost forgot Enid, like Enid. I think I listed mine. And that's in no particular order. But if I'm giving my for real fave, Agnes. The bitch weird and I love it. Ice loves it. Yes, I am at peace mentally, vigilante. I've been good, just trying to convince myself to stay consistent. I know I went to the dentist this weekend, so that's cool. I'll let y'all in on a little some, just because y'all need to make sure you're getting checked out as well. But I have one cavity, just the one. And that's something just to get looked at, but I also got my teeth cleaned. Hope y'all think they're pretty. Yeah, yeah. Um, Also, my gap has come back. I don't know if y'all can see it. It's real tiny. But that is something that I used to be so insecure about when I was younger, is my gap. I always thought I was just the ugliest person alive. I felt like I looked like a goblin. I hated it. I used to smile like, because I just hated my gap so much. And granted, it's not the original gap that it was. I've had braces twice. Had braces twice. Lost the retainer twice. Well, not even lost the retainer. The second time I had my braces and I had my retainer, this was just 2 years ago. I was working at the daycare and I had my retainer in my pocket and it fell out on the ground where the kids put their feet. And in my head, I'm not no germaphobe, but I am I'm a very big overthinker. And so in my head, no amount of Clorox in the world was going to clean that. So I said, man, fuck it. Fuck it. Okay? My Lord. I need your dentist, but I know that shit hit for $5,000. What dentist is charging you $5,000 to do what, my nigga? Like braces? Because I've had 2 different sets of braces. And frankly, I can't tell you how much that costs. But I know last dentist, first of all, them dentists are freaking capitalist to the fullest extent, bruh. So, when was the last time you was here? Oh, about 2 years ago. So we're gonna need to do an anti-gingivitis operation. Do I have gingivitis? No, but it's just the operation to make sure that you don't get it, you know? Because you see, you have a lot of calcium right here. Oh, okay. Well, thanks. Do you floss? Yes, I actually floss every day. Floss right before I go to bed. I brush my teeth every day, twice a day. I also tongue scrape. I also have an electric toothbrush that has different levels of cleanliness. But never too much. As much as you clean, it may not be clean enough. So really, let me know, Doc. Let me know how I could be better. So I asked her, is there any other way that you can build up calcium other than not flossing? Because I do that. And she just tells me, no, this is the only way. So I do some of my own research when I get home. Mind y'all, the operation in itself, they had charged me $150. Mind y'all, they said I owed them $60 from a previous appointment. So $210 was given to them niggas that day. And then they tried to get $400 more out of me, talking about some, oh yeah, you got to come back for this cavity in a month. Bitch, hold up. But going back to what I was saying earlier, with the whole, is there any other way to get a calcium buildup in your mouth? And she's just like, oh no, it's from not flossing. Well, I don't feel like that makes a lot of sense to me because I floss. Going forth, I do my own research. I find out if you're eating heavy sugared items and heavy acidic items, it will build calcium up a little bit more. Also, if you bite your nails, you will build up your calcium. So one, if y'all did not know, yes, I'm a nail biter. I have been a nail biter for years. I have bad anxiety. When I say I'm an overthinker, I have anxiety, I do not be playing. I'm not one of them bitches. Well, I am one of the bitches that be on the internet, but I'm not the bitches that be putting on for the internet saying, oh, I have ADHD and anxiety and I ain't got shit. I was on ADHD medication when I was 9 years old. I was a fucking zombie in school. Did not fuck with that shit at all. I was on anxiety medication in college. Shit made me feel dull. Not zombie, but dull. So I said, fuck no. Can't take that no more. So I'm in front of y'all live and in color. Only thing I do now is weed. I'm about to say weed and marijuana. Weed and caffeine. That's it. That's all I can tolerate now. Because I was already zombified and all them things. Weed, caffeine, and my nails apparently. But I can't do my nails no more. Because more than likely, I think that contributed to my gap coming back. So, but also, it's bad to bite your nails. It's germy. It's nasty. It's not good. It's not good at all. So I have to work on that for the betterment of myself. Also, it's not good for a girl that's going into her 25th year in this earth to be biting nails. People, hold up. I just been yapping. Lord have mercy. We support your recoveries. Hold up. Lakeisha, what's with all this projection? If you wanted us to congratulate you on your recovery, that's all you had to do. In the brain, I'm not really gonna assess all the things that are wrong with capitalism. We know why capitalism is bad. Capitalism is exploitative of some people. I would say I am somebody who is a capitalist. I mean, I wouldn't be talking to y'all if I wasn't. You look like Angela Bassett's illegitimate love child. Thank you. But with who? Who she had it with? Who she had it with? Denzel? Or was it with Eddie Murphy in Vampire in Brooklyn? Lakeisha definitely a white male. Yes, y'all remember that one movie where it wasn't like a big theatrical production, but it was, I think it was like a trolling rage bait movie from 2019. But it was about this white man who picked up a black scent on the radio so he could bring in more viewers. That's definitely how Lakeisha getting down. And Vigilante, why would you want me to peep that? I'm gonna take your ass away from modding. You point that shit out again, motherfucker. Next time, block that bitch. Or I'm gonna block you. I'm not playing with you, Lafayette. I'm not playing with you. Oh my gosh. Angela had a live child with a feisty Haitian. Not Stella! Not Stella, please! It's programs that will pay for majority of dental. What program? Insurance don't even cover everything. Partial fee payments. Got Blue Cross and Shield. Go through Union for Construction. I still got to pay 60% more out of pocket with my insurance. And that's the trifling thing, because I literally just found out, because I'm sure, as y'all know, I'm 24. I'm still on my parents' insurance. I don't pay for shit. You know, I don't pay for shit. Thank you, Lord. But it's very trifling that dental, medical, and, well, dental health and medical, dental health and eye are different ones. I found that out this weekend, completely shook. So to answer your question, the brain, that is what's wrong with capitalism. We have to get our teeth looked into. If you allow yourself to get gingivitis, you allow your oral health to deteriorate, that will deteriorate your physical health. Oral health can align with your high blood pressure. It can cause calcium in the heart. It can cause heart attacks. It can cause strokes. It can cause brain aneurysms. Getting our teeth looked at is a must. So for these bitch ass niggas to sit over here and make it to where you have to pay a completely different fee if you were to go and get a heart examination while also getting your teeth looked at, that's some bitch ass shit. But also your teeth and your heart are starting to affect your eyesight, and you got to pay something differently for that. And don't even get me started on how much you have to pay for the medication. Capitalism is making... I'm gonna give my own definition, because I'm gonna do both. I'm going to give the textbook definition to capitalism, and then I'm going to go into my definition. My definition right now: you are giving something a reason to cost. You're telling people this is why you need to purchase this, and this is the reason that you need to pay. Because straight up, for 30 minutes, y'all have been watching me for free. I have been talking back to you. Specifically, the brain, this is about you. I've been responding to you and what you've been saying for free. But if I said I am not responding to nothing the brain is saying no more, unless that motherfucker give me $10, because I'm now having to go off of my topics and go away from what I was trying to do so I can respond back to you, you're taking time away from me, and time is money. So yeah, now I can charge you. I can sit over here and say, yeah, I want you to pay me. But I don't want to charge nobody. I want you to pay me to watch me for my time. Would you rather it be controlled by the government? I'm not here to talk those type of conversations with you. Clearly, this is the life you like to live. If you like to pay for your teeth to get fixed, if you like to pay for your medication, if you like to sit over here and pay for water, be happy about that, the brain. I ain't gonna debate that with you. I'm gonna get my money too. Okay, Sir Vigilante, you are being... No, it really doesn't. Sir Vigilante, I'm taking the moderation from you because you don't mod correctly. Like, it's plenty of people that's up in here going against the conversation. You done sat over here and had somebody call me a heroin addict earlier. I don't get what the fuck you're doing. You over here making conversation with Godson and shit. What the fuck are you doing? If that's your logic, the brain, like I said, if you can go to sleep with this logic and that's fine with you, I really am not here to discuss that with you. I'm done talking to you, honestly, straight up. Like I said, you want to talk to me? Pay me, nigga. I'm saying, Mike, like, you're supposed to be literally making sure the show is going, taking people out of here that's being negative. But yet you identify when somebody fakes want to call me a heroin addict and you over here conversing with other people, but you not blocking people. Like, I'm actually kind of irritated, my nigga. How come you not talking 1 million miles a minute today? Maybe because I ain't had my coffee, J Mills. I don't know. I ain't had my coffee yet. I actually need to drink my water first before I have the coffee. Motherfuckers gonna learn it. Thank you, Mike. Big Mike. Shout out to you. You got the same name as my uncle. Big Mike. First, I need water, y'all. We're gonna drink out of my Skeleton Sam cup. That's the way you're moving. Change the way you're doing it. Okay, Michael. Well, you're not getting called that no more, Michael. And dance the way you're moving. You're gonna change the way you do it. Nobody called you a hair. Vigilante, you specifically said, look at Lakeisha. And what did Lakeisha's comment say? Which Spider-Man? I like Miles Morales. David, I don't know. Which one do you prefer, tampons or pads, my nigga? Which one is better for your pussy? Hello? And I just realized Peter Parker. Oh, so fuck white people. I mean, well, no. You love white people, apparently. Fuck black people. Dance. Thank you, Samuel. Speaking of Halloween... No, Godson blessed. I'm not giving him his job back because it's not even mainly about you. It's the fact that this nigga sat over here and specifically told me to look at somebody who called me a heroin addict, but you didn't want to block that bitch. And I believe he's done that before, talking about some, oh yeah, I just want to see her reaction before I block you. My nigga, no, that is the whole point of you being a mod. I'm not trying to react to negativity. I'm not trying to react to people being bullshit up in here. No. Like, it's literally not even that serious. It's not that serious. Me and Vigilante still cool, but we not besties no more. I'll give you a super chat if you give him one more chance. Give him that motherfucking super chat, nigga. You can't buy me, nigga. Give him that fucking super chat. Since that's your best motherfucking friend. Y'all over here working in cahoots together. I don't need a nigga for a motherfucking thing. Fuck. I'm saying, Jay. Shit is, ugh. Michael, shut up. Oh, I also want to ask y'all. No, Zay. No, Zay. Dance, 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 the way you're moving it go. Dance, dance. Okay, I literally just said it's not about you engaging. It's about the fact that you literally were sitting over here engaging with a nigga after somebody who was up in this live was calling me a heroin addict. Then somebody came up in here and was asking me some more weird ass shit, and yet you were still talking with someone as if I don't know. You forgot the plot of the live? Appreciate it. Oh my God, y'all. I'm not literally having this discussion. If you... I literally have the evidence right here. Sir Rebel, the vigilante, when you say insurance doesn't cover everything, partial fee, and then you then tell me Lex peep at Lakeisha. Why would you say that? Why would you tell me to peep somebody who was saying that? Why is that something that you wanted me to see on my live? Why is that something that you wanted me to identify on my live? If you want me to show you Lex peep at Lakeisha, so instead of blocking her, you read it and told me to look at it. So no, nigga, I'm not motherfucking playing. You're weird. And so to identify how much I'm not playing, because now I'm annoyed. Ugh. Like, shit don't be that serious until y'all make it that serious. But you want to act like you don't understand why somebody would find it weird that you want them to read a message of somebody fake calling them a heroin addict. What sense does that make? To be fair, was the mod's job description in the fine print. Maybe you didn't see it. Maybe that's my problem. I didn't have us even, sign a contract. Maybe that's my fault. I didn't present any contracts. No, none whatsoever. Whatsoever. See, it's better to engage with me on issues of commerce and politics, but not on the geopolitical level. The brain, please. You know what, the brain? I will humor you. What do you want to discuss for 1 minute? This is the sound of the timer. What do you want to discuss, the brain? Insurance. J Mills, don't you get blocked either. Talking about some women don't take accountability. You just saw a whole man, who goes by the name Lafayette, that's his name, not by the way. His name is Lafayette, who is my mod, that was excusing and giving reason as to why he didn't block somebody who was calling me a heroin addict. But women don't take accountability. Oh, yeah, you better be kidding. Shoot. This what happened to the ones that start doing too much. Don't start doing too much. Please drink your coffee. That honestly may be the issue. But I'm going to hydrate first, because y'all know coffee has a pH level of 4. And so I want to make sure I'm giving my body enough hydration before I go ahead and just water ain't doing it. little teenage couple standing outside my house. They're so cute. Oh. Kids. Oh my gosh, y'all. Did y'all know today is a mental health day? We do not call it Columbus Day. Mm-hmm. Dan, 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 moving I read a study yesterday concerning the amount of roaches allowed in all coffee by the Food and Drug Administration. I heard that. And honestly, it concerns me. But after I found out a lot of the candy that I grew up on was juice from beetles and just all types of bugs, I wasn't really shocked about the coffee information. And I'm not saying, yay, roaches in the coffee. But I do think when it comes to a lot of the natural stuff or just like the natural foods that we eat and all the things that God has provided, do I think that it's possible that if some people was eating roaches and getting energized from it? Possibly. Because then I hit you with something more crazier to brain. And I'm not defending the roaches in the coffee. But ain't it crazy how we eat animals? Like we eat chicken and beef and stuff. So it's like with me, I can't be, oh my God, I'm so disgusted. Oh my God, it's the I eat beef. I've literally eaten oxtail, you know? And I guess that's my thing when it comes to the people that are woke in regards of the food. Not that you shouldn't. You should always be concerned about what's in your food. And that's the thing. They should be honest. Yeah, going forth, if my coffee got roaches in it, let me know. Because I think that's the thing with America. Even back then when they were trying to ban trans fats and stuff, and that is so crazy. But you don't, as the brain mentioned earlier, it's a very slippery slope when you start saying what you do and don't want the government to be involved in. But with the trans fat situation, when the government was trying to ban trans fats, a lot of people felt like this was going against, well, one, we could say it was more so capitalism. The capitalists was kind of just like, well, why y'all want to take away the trans fats? You take away the trans fats, you take away my opportunity to get money from these trans fats. But the second option, you have the people that are really into it, super woke. And it's, you're taking away my American right to choose. So if you give somebody the option of knowing that it's roaches in their coffee, you give them the right to choose if that's the coffee that they want versus, oh yeah, we're just going to produce all this coffee and we're not going to tell somebody that it has roaches. Kind of like all the Surgeon General warnings on cigarettes and backwoods. That is the whole thing with America. Our freedom is not just the right to carry guns, the right to speak. Is literally the right to choose how we want to operate. I know that this may not be the healthiest brand, right? Right? But this is a brand that I like. And I'm given my American right to choose, which is my God-given right of free will. So that's like really, really freaking crazy when it comes to the government and what they're all involved in. So I completely understand what you were saying, the brain. If the government were to be involved in everybody's healthcare, that's what it's going to be. Well, when I looked at all the things that you ate over the past 2 years and you haven't been to the dentist in this amount of years, why would I give you the option to get this procedure done? You're the one that decided to eat all these sweets. So I completely get what you're saying, Brian. I completely get it. I ate some Indian food while in Afghanistan and had diarrhea while on the combat security. Nasty work. Are you trying to diss Indians? Because we're not going to do that. We're not doing that. But if you're just trying to say that you had the runs after the food, I mean, shoot, that's what that spice do, okay? Shit got some kick in it. If you ever eaten Indian food, then you'll be fine with it. Okay, you trying to diss Indians? Fuck no. I'm timing you out. We not doing none of that racism over here. Stop. Like, for real. You being weird. All-purpose flour has grasshopper in a powder form? That's great. Like, I'm not... The faces that y'all are seeing is like intrigued more than confusion. You know, make sure y'all liking the live too. I would really appreciate it. Make sure we liking the live. Make sure we liking the live because we don't want spankings. These kids are still outside my house. We don't want spankings. We don't want spankings. Do not make me go and get a switch. Do not make me go and get a switch. Hold on, y'all. Okay. We good, we good, we good. It ain't the spot. Stop. No. What you're not going to say is that. What you're not going to say is that. Stop it. Make sure y'all liking the live if y'all want to spew nonsense. Like, how do we know that y'all wash your hands? How do we know that? Y'all probably the people that be having cats and dogs on your fucking kitchen tables. That's the way I'm moving, nigga. Y'all want to hit that One Wednesday dance? Y'all seen that OG Wednesday dance? It's kind of like swaggy. I like it. I like it. Okay. All right. Time to go. Time to go. Dance the way you're moving and go. There we go. All right. What's up, D Nice? Happy to see you on this wonderful Monday. I also wanted to ask all of y'all, ask all of y'all what your spooky playlists and such are. I'm gonna read y'all minds off. Also, who in here said their wife had a gap earlier when I was discussing mine? Thank you. I don't even have my message. I didn't delete him after modding him. He's still here. I literally saw him. And then he went away. You know you can delete your own messages, right? Maybe, have you ever considered God's son blessed? Maybe he's mad at me. And you know, that's the thing. Sometimes when you realize you're supposed to be mad at yourself, you like to crash on other people. Because there ain't no way I give you the opportunity to mod. And instead of blocking somebody who's speaking negative and possibly being racist, you let me see it. And then it's other people that start coming in the chat that are being just as negative as well. But you're actively talking to somebody in the chat. He knows he needs to concern himself with that. So if he's still here, I'd be glad if he is. Because I ain't got no beef with him. I just can't have no mod that clearly you're not going to do what you need to do. But I hope he's still here. Who didn't have to yell at y'all and unmod him? I do what the fuck I want on my page. I know you're not trying to tell me what the fuck to do. Nigga, the only person I ever listen to is my mother in the Lord. I don't know who the fuck you think you're directing. You didn't have to. I did what the fuck was necessary. Y'all need to understand, when it comes to other people's spaces, real life and online, when people have boundaries, do not cross them. It's fucking ridiculous. Mind you, him and I just went to something like that the other day. A nigga think I'm playing, and I'm asking him his name, and he think I'm playing. No, I'm literally trying to figure out who you are. Godson, why don't you go suck his dick? Since that's what you enjoy doing so much, why don't you go make sure his balls is nice and deflated? And give him a nice warm bath after. Stop talking to me about that nigga. He not here to defend. Stop talking about a nigga who ain't defending himself. Who not here? He not here. So me no care. Bye. You first. All right. The boundary is when you sat over here and said, hey, look, Alex, somebody's calling you a heroin addict. And you decided to let that be known. Yes, I ain't got no issue saying I'm annoyed and frustrated with the fact that you did that. And I'll read your full message. Maybe you the mad one still speaking on it after a timeout. I'm straight on my, y'all see this shit in 3D, say less. What boundaries did I cross for you to act disrespectful? What boundaries did I cross for you to act disrespectful? What did I do to you for you to want me to see somebody calling me a heroin addict? Eddie, you're wrong on all of them. I can hype up whatever I want to on my page. If y'all don't like it, leave. If you don't want to see me talk about what I want to talk about at the random times I want to talk about it, leave. Vigilante, you can go. Godson, you can go. Anybody who doesn't want to hear me talk about what I want to talk about, you can go. I don't care. It's my page. Just like when somebody did something I found was weird, talking about some, bringing it back up. Your friend who is sucking your dick brought it up, nigga. Yeah. Thank you so much for doing so, Godson, so I can never see you again. Thank you. And I'm going to make sure that we never see you on this channel again. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Fuck. Shit. If y'all into dick sucking, get the fuck from over here. I'm a woman. I ain't got none of that. So get the fuck from over here with that. And honestly, yeah, y'all done fucked it up for all the male mods. Anybody who's a male mod in this bitch, the shit is being done. It's removed. Marcia, done. Dwayne, done. Y'all have ruined shit for real. Niggas will sit over here and explain why they disrespected you. And it wants you to accept that. Wow. Got it. But anyways, y'all, I wanted to show y'all my spooky playlist and get some suggestions. And so do I. That's why I have a whole bachelor's of science in it. So when you're deciding to have a black woman look at somebody who is calling her a drug addict, I find that very concerning with what you find entertaining, but cool. If you, that's so cool for somebody who says they take that serious. Why are you so taken aback that I would be upset? But we offer this vigilante. It's whatever. You cool, I'm cool. Hope you stay here. If you don't, I've enjoyed our time. You know, things happen. And we a family, so if we can't get past this, and I guess we were not meant to be buddies. It is what it is. Do a flip. You like how I did that? Hello, comic book friend. What's the topic today? Well, I was talking about how people didn't like the finale of Peacemaker earlier, but nobody really said that they talked about, that they watched Peacemaker or anything. So do we have any Peacemaker fans or just any Peacemaker casual viewers? Because I would like to discuss that. But also, I finally got the background story of Darkseid and him creating the absolute universe. And I just want to say, Darkseid is funny as fuck. Nigga basically said, ain't nobody told me that I could basically make my own universe. So y'all lied to me. And when I get the knowledge that I can make my own universe, boy, I'm about to rain hell. And that he did. Darkseid is funny as fuck. He's funny as fuck. He's funny as fuck. All right, Vigilante. I accept your apology and I'm sorry for the overzealousness. If it was not your intention to do anything but just have some back and forth with me and that person, I get it. But, and you know, we're on the beginning stages of this relationship, so you're still trying to see the things I find funny or my dark humor, and I'm trying to see your dark humor. So I apologize if I went too far, and I thank you for apologizing. You know, we family. Are we friends? Like, I'm not in the mood. I'm not in the mood. Really, only the people I mod could bring that real energy out. If I like you enough to mod you, clearly I would like you enough for you to stress me out. Clearly, I saw something in you mod-wise. So, duh, they're the only ones that could really get me livid. The only ones I really give a fuck about on here. Hello? Like, y'all forget I accidentally blocked Vigilante a couple lives ago. And I was very, very, very sad. I did not like that. Like, I ain't no mean bitch. How many times a day you brush your teeth? They super straight. Brushing and straightening. You mean they straight like them hoes straight like that, or they're straight as in line, as in structure? Cause the brushing ain't got nothing to do with that. But if you're saying like, hey, they pearly whites, they white like them G-Fazos, hey, appreciate it. But just twice a day, and I floss. Make sure y'all floss, y'all. Really get into them gums. If you do not take care of your oral health, you will get a stroke and you will die. Yup. I'm giving y'all the same propaganda just like the parents in the 80s. If you have sex, you will get pregnant and you will die. No. For sure. Well, I'm a black woman. I'm always gonna have haters. Per Vigilante. Talk about it. I would not be fucking here if you block me. Per. Alright, you're gone, nigga. You're gone. You're gone. You're gone. If the first thing you can say to me is that you're pretty, and the last thing that you end with is some type of sexual innuendo, I know I'm pretty. I know I'm a bad bitch. Tell me something I don't know. Something I don't know. Something I don't know. Being pretty is the worst thing a woman can be. Hello? I don't know if I'm gonna do this glass. Sometimes I be getting scared if I put too much hot water in here. Boom. Boom! I don't want you to be scared of me. I just want us to have a mutual respect. Hey, from Florida. Vigilante, okay. Vigilante, you talk like a 70s pimp. Ain't nothing slow but molasses. You gotta see it with your eyes. You gotta think with your eyes and look with your brain. That's how Vigilante talk to me. Give me my mind back and we even. Oh, you thought I was playing? No more male mods. No, I'm serious about that. No. Mm-mm. 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 Uh-uh. When I make a point on something, I stand on it because that's all that had to show me. I'm sorry. I still fucks with you, Vigilante. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Because that's also something, too. I've been trying to grow my female audience for quite a while. Every time I come on here, it's flat titty this, big booty that, big head this. I want to fuck you that. I bet it's pink this. Slap your ass this. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. And you know, that's the internet. It's going to be that. But I just wish there was more women in here. And I wish I did have women that could mod this. Because I feel like it would just be just a little bit more feminine, you know? Yes, this femininity ass channel. I'm a feminine ass bitch. Tell me something positive. God woke you up today. This feminist ass channel. Being a feminist doesn't make me a misandrist, so I'll be a feminist. That don't mean I hate men. Clock it. I actually love men. My father is one of the first people I've ever loved. I love my man more than anything. But I see what happens when bad bitches are amongst other bad bitches and we're just around real niggas. Why does people need to be like that? 80s baby barely made it. Mm-hmm. You talk like Superfly. No, you actually talk like Willie Dynamite. Please. I think this was. Oh yeah, this was the new one. Hey. Okay, so I won't give you no energy, James, because I know you're not calling my friends idiots. That shit crazy. And ladies and gentlemen, y'all seen it firsthand. Seen what firsthand? I look like I was born in 88? Hello. What about me give 80s? I want to know. Is it the leopard? Oh, wait, no. Actually, my pigtails behind me today. What about me gives 80s? Because I'm an 01, babes. I'm a Gen Zer. And Vigilante, are you talking shit? I thought we were cool. Like, I thought we were cool. Because Vigilante, you act exactly like a man. Give me my authority back. Ooga booga, woman. Give me fire. Ooga booga, woman. Give me food. Like, oh my God. No, ooga booga. 2001, sweetie. Okay, James, you're being on my side. Cool. Thank you. I be having to be in defense mode on here too much. I need to stop. One shouldn't be that up in arms all the time. Ooh. It's 2 o'clock on the dot, cooking my coffee, knowing me. I'm about to drink it, get lit, and have me a party. And roll up, smoke me a backwood, roll up. You know I like a fat one. And I can't wait to smoke and read while sipping my coffee. I ain't no one to run up into, ain't gotta rush. I just wanna smoke it nice and slow. And tell me, do you want a match, baby? Oh my gosh. Sir Vigilante. I'll make a deal with you. I'll make a deal with you. Let me see if I still have it though. Damn. Should I bring my Discord back, y'all? And Unicorns, you fuck with my song? So tell me, do you wanna match, baby? I'm smoking right now. I'm smoking right now. 88. So you like in your 30s? Okay, Kaylin. Do you have any advice for a girly like me in my 20s? Unicorns, and I love you. Y'all, so I don't know how to really work Discord, but this is my Discord. Should I bring the Discord back? Vigilante, and that's what I was gonna say. I will make you I'll make you a deal. If we can get this Discord up and popping so I can be more consistent, I will consider giving you the mod back. Because that's something as well. Mods are supposed to motivate, moderate, and motivate. So, you know, if I put like this link in the chat right now, are you going to continuously tell people to go to the link? Well, I don't know. Because, like, y'all be odd. Should I have y'all be able to contact me at all times of the day? It just happened another time. Oh! I'm gonna just tap it another time, but not trying to sound narcissistic, like you already trying to paint a nigga. Ain't nobody said you was narcissistic. It seems like you're tapping into something that you may deal with, though. Ain't nobody said you was narcissistic. What? Keep mindful of these traumas and triggers. Protect y'all peace. All right, Vigilante. I'll see you tomorrow. I hope you feel better. Like nigga said I called him a narcissist. Did y'all ever hear that come out of my mouth? But all right, catch you on the flip side. All I asked the nigga was, hey, if you could help me promote my Discord, I may consider giving you the mod back. But all right. Let's see. Let's see if you right, Capness. Everybody in here, can y'all type what narcissism means to y'all? And I'll give y'all the textbook definition. Let's see if people truly know what narcissism or a narcissist is. Do you wanna get freaky? Y'all can even use examples if you wanted to. You can ask me a serious question, Kaylin, after you type in the chat what you think a narcissist is. And I still ain't fixed my coffee. Lord have mercy. I don't know what that is. Okay, look at Unicorn being truthful. Well, I do, but like still. Well, what do you feel a narcissist is, Unicorn? This is all about y'all's idea. You got to get the origins of the word. Ain't nobody trying to go all the way back to the Greeks. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I get tired of going back to the Greeks. And I'm somebody that studies psychology. I don't like going back to Greeks. No cheetahs died. Leopards did. It's not cheetah print, it's leopard. I act like I'm 40, Vic. Hey! 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 I'm just kidding. No animals died. It's fall. It's fall. 7.5 95 degrees. Get it right. Get it right. Get it tight. What do you hear on the earth for? What? Excuse me? Excusez-moi? Excusez-moi? I'm not going into the origins of psychology because, like I said, Katniss, every time we go into the origins, the Greeks are there, and I ain't trying to talk about the Greeks today, okay? But the Oedipus complex and Electra complex are one of the most fascinating complexes to me. So, yes, it is a basic pseudoscience, but it's pseudoscience that has been proven at this point, so it wouldn't be pseudoscience. Pseudoscience is something without proof. It used to be a pseudoscience. Now tell me, do you want a match, baby? What is a pseudoscience and has still been evidently linked to being pseudoscience because it's actually funny, it has no evidence. Zodiacs. Zodiac signs are a pseudoscience. He's one of them. Freud was a neuroscientist who studied the brain, and a lot of his theories and his experiments and processes are linked to psychology. Like, what do you think is purpose here on Earth? Making YouTube videos? If my purpose includes reaching people, making people happy, and making them feel seen, and YouTube videos are a way to go about that, then yeah, that's my purpose. Oh, that's how my gut's gonna be after this. Sneak peek. Up on that toilet. Up on that toilet. Dang. This nigga said psychology is drug dealer scheme. Psychiatry, maybe. Psychology is the study of human behavior. So no, psychology is not a drug dealer scheme, sweetie. No. No. Oh, thank you, Kaylin. That is so sweet. I don't know what you're talking about now, Cap. I really don't. Shout out Portland. Tarot readings, and I'm flabbergasted how that's taken off again. Same, honestly. Especially because these are things that are not new under the sun. These are things that have existed for quite a while, and I guess because they've existed for quite a while and they've been debunked, you would think that people would stop falling for it, but you know. The devil be busy, unfortunately. Oh, that's still sticky. Lord Jesus. And I do, Kaylin. That's just very nice. I thank you for saying that. That's awesome. You're making YouTube videos, though you're doing more than some people can even imagine. Thank y'all. Alaska. Hey, I remember hearing lore in True Blood that Alaska would be the best place to stay if we were ever in a vampire breakout situation like COVID, because Alaska has daylight majority of the time. So keep that in mind, y'all. If we're ever in a vampiric apocalypse, go to Alaska. Just like if we're in a zombie apocalypse, you stay away from the cities. You stay away from the cities. Now tell me, do you want a match, baby? Cause what's wrong with the city? The city means a lot of people. A lot of people means a lot of germs. A lot of germs means a lot of walkers. If we're in a zombie apocalypse, you do not go to that city. The city is the biggest fire hazard you would ever run into in a zombie apocalypse. Hey, Cap, I don't know if you're trying to diss my area of interest, but I'm going to just tell it to you like this. Psychology is the study of human behavior. So, yes, it's going to be under the umbrella of philosophy and anthropology, because all these things are broad, and sociology. They study more broad terms. But I'm going to chill because I get real sensitive when we talk about psychology. I don't know if you're just trying to inform or if you're trying to diss. But I'm just letting you know, yes, it falls under the umbrella of all these different examinations of human capability. Whether it's human behavior, whether it is human thought, whether it is human creation. I never watched Ghost. I don't know how Ghost went because I never watched Ghost. My parents are black radicals, and they didn't typically like us watching movies where the black person was a magical Negro or was an assistant to white people. And Whoopi Goldberg assisting a man with helping him connect with his dead wife, yeah, that's under the guise of helper, so no thanks. Damn it, I wanted more. More. I need more. Damn it. Yeah, unicorns. Get my back door. Dance, 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 the way you're moving and go. Chance, 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 the way you're doing it so. Sorry, y'all, keep getting distracted. I'm about to go sit down. Ask me, thank you. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Yes, thank you, Ask Me. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. How do I reply? The fuck? I appreciate it so much, Ask Me. I love you too. Thank you for donating the $5. Shout out to Big Ask Me for the $5. I really appreciate that, especially because you was up in here seeing me crash out earlier. And when I was all like, if y'all don't care to hear me talk about what I want to talk about, you can go. And you stayed. So I thank you so much. It shows that you really fuck with me. Oh, thanks, Ask Me. Yay, thank you. Okay. Psychology came from philosophy and medicine, medical science, trying to understand the human brain and behavior. Staying away from the city, I want to try and avoid the pocket dupes. All right, Cap. You just trying to inform Cap and Samuel. I appreciate it. If I didn't like what you were discussing, I wouldn't be discussing it with you. Facts. 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 Speak on it. Oh, ask me. Said this is only the start, This is the only start of an amazing friendship. And I'm just let y'all know now. I know we do the IRL streams now. I'm trying to get more into all forms of gaming. So I want to do I want to do Call of Duty. I want to do more like world building games, detective games, maybe some Telltale games and stuff. So y'all ain't gotta just worry about, oh yeah, we gonna come on here and we always just gotta listen to her big ass talk and everything. I'm always talk, but I'm gonna also give y'all other things too. But I thank you asked me because just like you said, this is only the start. This is only the start from me entertaining y'all. I want y'all to always come here and be entertained, whether it is from me telling y'all something, whether it's from me going crazy, whether it's y'all in the comments and y'all are finding somebody to befriend in the comments, whether it is a topic that we've discussed or whether you just like being around and it's just you like the energy. Okay? I'm sorry, I'm just feeling so elated. I'm just so happy. This is really only the start. So I thank you asked me. This is only, you really contribute to building up my success. All of y'all. I thank y'all so much. Thank y'all so much for being here. Oh my gosh! Hold on, I need to give you a new one. Money, 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 money. Money. And that's how I know you a real one, asked me. Because like I said, you see me cussing them motherfuckers out earlier and you knew I was cussing them out and you felt that. For real. For real. I fucked what you asked me. So with that being said, just because I want us, to be cool, and I want you to know that I appreciate that, do you have a hot dog or a honey bun? So I know how to address you. If it's like, a sis, a bitch, a nigga, like I want us to have a good cordial friendship here. So I want to be able to know how to address you outside of just saying, ask me. Literally, may God bless you tenfold, ask me. I thank you for real. Because you did not have to do that. I thank you. Hey! So ask me new. Ask me understood. Okay, man? You already know. Yeah, bitch. Yeah. You know my heart. And I know yours. So I thank you so much, girl. For real. Be hard out here for us. I'm in the bind, Nate. For real. And it's just, real quick, you know how I be as women. I don't want to be having people like give me money and it's just like, oh yeah, now strip bitch. But yeah, thank you so much, girl. God bless you. Thank you for coming by. Thank you for staying and thank you for your time, energy, and that money, young girl. God bless you. Be safe. See you in the next one. Y'all, Ask Me is so cool. Especially because Ask Me is what I would put on the second level of commentators that I really love. Commenters that are in the comments. I love y'all that are in here and y'all reply to every single thing. And I love how Ask Me, she really only responds or she talks in things that she cares about, which is cool. But I really like that because it just shows, oh no, like I'm watching every single thing, but it's just like real life. I'm not going to say something or give a reaction unless I find it actually funny or I can actually relate. Because thinking about it, when we was growing up, y'all remember when we would watch those movies or the shows? More so the shows because they would have the laugh tracks. But would it be me or sometimes I wouldn't laugh? But I hear the laugh track and I feel like I'm being forced to. And I feel like it's the same thing with live. Y'all ain't got to laugh at everything or think that everything is like entertaining and funny. Obviously, for those of y'all that know that you like me and that you're entertained by me, period, you're just gonna watch all the way through and be entertained. but also sometimes it's gonna be something that you're specifically entertained by, if that makes sense. So I love how Ask Me is a real bitch, and it's like, I like you, I fuck with you, but I'm not gonna comment on everything, bitch. Hello? Oh, unicorns, I love you. We actually supposed to be moving over to the table. It's table time. Dance the way you're moving it. I don't know. Can you buy beaver nuggets at 7-Eleven? Why are we talking about gas stations? This is crazy. You did say something about a gas station. You asked about 9-Eleven. Isn't that the cousin company to 7-Eleven? You know, because that's the only thing that you would come randomly talking on somebody's live about. Has to be a gas station, right? Because I know you're not trying to provoke reactions or troll or possibly even rage bait, right? You have to be talking about gas stations. I actually graduated college. A bachelor's of science in psychology. I say I got a little something up here. A couple screws are on tight. That's why I'm wondering why you come into people's lives talking about, gas stations. Because, like, there's no way you could be talking about terrorist attacks and everybody is just up in here vibing. There's no way that you would come in here talking about that. Right? Oh, okay, I thought so. Dance the way you're moving and go. Chance the way you're moving and go. Not on the reservation. I think I missed the joke. What? This has to be AI. Why would there be? This one is true. Brain, did I put you on timeout? I probably did. I had to crash out on some. No, I don't. No, that wasn't you. I put on timeout, Brain. I had put on Godson on timeout, and I had removed Vigilante. I ain't do nothing to you, Brain. I thought we had like whole conversations about capitalism and everything. And then we had another conversation after that. Oh yeah, we had a conversation about me saying I understood you saying, do I want the government to control everything? And I was like, no, because it's a very slippery slope with that. Or did you miss the whole conversation? Because you didn't reply when I was talking about it. Oh yeah, I did time you out because you were being mean. You said that Indian people do not wash their hands, and you said that their food makes you shit. Rude and mean and unnecessary. Because I guarantee you can't make me a meal that I want shit from. Y'all know white people used to call Indians sand niggers? I don't think I can go that far up the brain. YouTube needs to update their stuff. It doesn't let me see past like 30 minutes. Dance the way you're moving and go. No, Alexa Luther. Okay, so I'm gonna do a small little Peacemaker recap, y'all. Quick question: Does anybody watch Peacemaker in here? Did anybody watch anything associated with the DC universe this year? Whether it was Superman, whether it was Creature Commandos. Dance the way you're moving and go. I also want to read scary stories. Scary stories. Dance the way you're moving and go. Chance the way you're moving. No, Marvel. Why would you be wasting your time doing that? But since you brought up Marvel, are you excited for the new Wonder Man movie? And honestly, it is so funny because y'all know I don't fucking like Marvel. Like I really could care less. Unless we talking about Black Panther, Miles or Storm, I could really give a fuck. In Marvel, I really could give a fuck. If y'all remember from Iron Man 3, the whole what was I gonna say? The Mandalorian. What the fuck? Y'all remember the nigga? And it's so crazy because the nigga wanted to come up in here asking about 9/11. But y'all remember with Iron Man 3, they kind of were copying the 9/11 or Osama bin Laden situation because I love Catwoman. You talking about the Selena Kyle? My nigga, we're talking about Marvel. Catwoman is not in Marvel. Are you an idiot, Sam? Don't piss me off. Let me calm down. I apologize, Sam. That was unnecessary. But Catwoman is in Marvel. I love Catwoman, but we're not talking about DC right now. We're talking about Marvel. Do they have an impact on you? Because you seem to have brought it up like they do. Anyways. Y'all remember what Iron Man 3, they were following the terrorist storyline where Iron Man 3 was going to get a terrorist, and then we found out that the terrorist was actually his white friend, that he had sunned and shunned away a couple years ago during a New Year's Eve party and whatnot. And so we find out that they hired this Middle Eastern man to pretend to be a terrorist. And I find it so funny that he has continuously kept a job in Marvel. He has gone from Iron Man 3 to popping up in a 10-ring short to then popping up in Shang-Chi, and now he's a part of Wonder Man. That I will give Marvel. I love a good little continuous little story, but I'm still not fucking with Marvel. Like, and their beef with me started on how they did with Jonathan Majors. I can never fuck with them again after that. I can never be friends with Porky again. Okay? Ever. I like Deadpool, but the last one was corny. So fucking corny. And you know why it became corny? Because he's a part of Marvel now. Was when he was with Fox, he ain't do none of that shit. Over here doing rip shirt scenes with Wolverine and everything. It's ridiculous. We over here copying Mad Max. That whole movie was just straight up, like, I think they said it in the movie, but just IP. Straight up IP being transferred. We over here copying Mad Max. We over here fighting inside of the movie universes, which was cool, but the story just was bullshit. It was really bullshit. Logan couldn't help with all the Superman, and now he's in this universe. I don't even like Wolverine, bro. He's like my least favorite fucking X-Men character. I could give a fuck. Like, I don't. Oh, no, because I'm going to sound like a hater if I just go into my Marvel rant. Especially because I literally don't associate myself with, like, reading Marvel. I literally like Marvel how fake DC fans like DC. Oh, I love DC animation series. Batman animated series is my favorite series of all time. Okay, what's your favorite Batman comic? Killing Joke. So I feel that same way about Marvel. I can tell you a good amount of Marvel characters. I could tell you Marvel Cinematic Universe lore. I have Marvel Funkos upstairs. I have Ironheart. I have Spider Woman. I have Kang. I have multiple Kangs. I have multiple Kangs. I even have an action figure Kang. Like it's fucking crazy. Um, who else? I have Falcon as a zombie from Marvel Zombies. So like I'm a surface level Marvel fan. I ain't no deep fan or like I don't fuck with Marvel, but DC that's mine. DC is mine. My favorite DC characters are Joanna Mullen, Black Woman, Green Lantern, the big boss, the biggest lover. Okay. And so since we're on DC, as I stated earlier, so nobody up in here watched Peacemaker. Nobody up in here seen it. So you have no comments on it whatsoever. He-Man, G.I. Joe, Transformers, Voltrons. It's crazy because I fuck with G.I. Joe and Transformers. Is that Hasbro? Because I believe they also got their own comics too. Uh-huh. What comic book company? What company is G.I. Joe and Transformers tied to? I was right, Hasbro. Don't use your common sense. Now, what comic book company produced them? Was it Dark Horse? Was it Image? Oh, Hasbro and Skybound Entertainment. Additionally, Marvel Comics has had a history of crossover comics between G.I. Joe and Transformers, with notable titles like G.I. Joe and the Transformers. Uh-huh. I fucks with the Transformers. I fucks with the G.I. Joe. I tried to rewatch the movie as an adult with my man, the one with Marlon Wayans and Channing Tatum, and that sounds just like such an odd pairing, even in 2025. But we did not get to finish it, and I want to rewatch it. And then they put out that other new G.I. Joe, but it was Snake Eyes, and it did not look good. But did y'all watch G.I. Joe Snake Eyes? And I watched all the Transformers except for the Mark Wahlberg ones. I'm not watching that. I don't want that shit. Matter of fact, I want your friend. I'm allowed to switch. That's literally how I felt. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles are still big. That is true. They just put out the trailer for the sequel to the first movie. I'm excited to see that because that first movie was hilarious as fuck. Oh my god, now he's molly whopping me. I actually like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I like the new one better. Do you watch old cartoons? Yes. It's actually funny that I mentioned the Batman animated series because I'm currently watching that right now. I'm a 2000s kid, so SpongeBob is always going to be in rotation. I am a Looney Tunes fan, so me and my man have recently been going to sleep to Looney Tunes every night. But HBO, Warner Brothers. When I see you, Ricky, when I catch you, Ricky, I don't know who the fuck is up in there at HBO Max at the Warner Brothers Studios. I don't know if it's James. I don't know who the fuck did it, but they took off the Looney Tunes show, the one that came on Cartoon Network in the 2010s. When I catch you, Ricky. Let me calm down, because motherfuckers be getting sued. I will be giving you a very strong, passionate feel talking to, with a very heavy weighted heart filled, tightly bound hug to express my displeasure in the removal in one of my favorite shows, if not my favorite show of all time, the Looney Tunes show. But yes, what would be another one? Maybe your type of old cartoons, probably not. I did not like Hey Arnold or like them old Nickelodeon shows growing up, like Cat Dog and shit, or old Cartoon Network shows like Ed, Ed and Eddie. That was never my thing. Never. That shit was literally fucking stupid. Flintstones, Blue Falcon, Dog Wonder. No, I've never watched that. I was the type of person that would watch you were watching Boomerang presented by Cartoon Network. So I did watch the Flintstones. I saw a lot of Yogi Bear. Hey, boo boo. I saw a lot of that. I saw a lot of Johnny Bravo. Hey, pretty mama. Saw a lot of Johnny Bravo. Um, what was not the Chupacabra? It was like a blue hound or something. Hmm. Foster's Home with Imaginary Friends. I remember that. It was kind of weird though. Um, yes, I guess I'm kind of well versed. No. I'm a 2000s baby. I was born in 2001. Okay, I'm a proud 2000 baby. Proud. And my man was born in the year 2000. 2000. He iconic like that. I was 2001. I got the and one. Okay. Maybe I should make that a poll in the chat. Scooby Doo. I bet it was because that was the year you weren't born. I would hate that year too. Your daughter was born in 04? Oh, that's so cute. So she just hit 21. Oh my gosh. The lower half of my generation. Nigga, do I look like I was the one eating Tide Pods to you? Tide Pods didn't even exist when I was a child. This fucking Gen Alpha. You're a dumbass. Ugh. And got the audacity to be called Big Tex. You put a disgrace on the name. I don't know what y'all's obsession with 9/11 is today, but y'all kind of need to get over that. Like, straight up. I feel like them niggas up in Gotham. Remember the Waynes. How could we forget? What is up with y'all today? Lord have mercy. 21 and guy crazy. Oh. You got to get a handle. You got to get a handle. In 2001, 9/11 wasn't the only thing that happened in 2001. You're going to put a whole year's worth of happiness away from because of one horrible bad incident? You really a glass half full ass nigga. The year was bad. Mind you, it happened at the latter half of the year, so everything that happened in 01 was completely debunked because of that situation. You really a half full ass nigga. Negative. Fucking crazy. Literally, shit is 9/11. My nigga. September. And that makes the whole year trash. I really want you to evaluate that. My God. Thanks. Is it shocking to you to see a black woman with long hair? Yes, and it still is a pretty big deal. But for you to say that made the whole year bad, my nigga, it happened at the latter half of the year. Why would that take away every good thing that happened to people in the year 2001? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? And then why would people want to just continuously keep reflecting on that negative part? My gosh. You just like... Oh, Lord have mercy. Let me not get into it. Apex, I'ma told you what I told the brain earlier. You want me to respond to you? Give me money, nigga. Because you stressing me out now. I used to like Wolverine as a kid, but he only existed due to popularity. You only liked him because of popularity? Or are you saying that he don't? Like, what you mean? What you mean? No, we do. You just don't meet bad bitches, which are black women because of how you act, Jorge. So goodbye, you ignorant fuck. And this is why you would never meet a bad bitch again in your life. Ha ha ha! Disgusting piece of shit. Logan was like that. Hey, Storm is my favorite on the X-Men team. And I'm sure y'all know why. I don't need to explain. But if I got to, she can make dust storms, sandstorms, electric lightning showers. She can make it flood. She can make a fucking Sahara desert right now if she wanted to. She could take the oxygen out of all our lungs. She can make a radioactive fucking storm if she wanted to. And she can fly. And she's a bad bitch. And she's a black queen. So I gave y'all my reasons anyway. I like Magneto. Magneto funny as fuck. Like, that nigga stayed true to himself. And that's literally what I was telling y'all earlier. A motherfucker thought I was playing when I said no more male mods. I'm going to explain it to Dwayne and Marcia when they come too. Maybe they're like, oh my God, why you take my mod away? The only male mod that's allowed is my man, my literal man. Because y'all see how these niggas be acting. Be up in here allowing people to call me a heroin addict. I will be damned. I let that motherfucker operate in my spaces. But you sitting over here allowing people to call me a heroin addict. Oh, no. Absolutely not. That nigga Magneto, I don't fuck with them humans because just on how them niggas did me when I was younger and how they did my mama. Then, and then I'm talking about the OG X-Men movies, y'all. Y'all remember when it was the old, oh shit, what's her name? Mystique, the old Mystique. Now Jennifer Lawrence is Mystique. But when Mystique got turned into a human, mind y'all, Mystique and Magneto, they was kind of like, from what I picked up, they was like fucking around in the first movies. Mystique got turned into a human, that nigga, you ain't of no use to me now. Just straight like that. Straight like that. Like, I really could give a fuck. There's no integration. There's no togetherness. You're human now. I could give a fuck. And that's how I feel. I stay on my point. I said what I said. You niggas done pissed me off. And I see how it can get if I continue to allow men to hold a space over here. And honestly, straight up, as a female YouTuber, I shouldn't have no male mods. How many male YouTube creators got female mods? And even if they do, kudos to them. But that ain't how I want to run my space. Because y'all see what happens when I allow niggas to run shit over here. They honestly really never run shit. When I allow them to think they run shit, they get lackadaisical. And that's not what we doing. Hey, 21 years of marriage? Trying to get like you. Since we're on toys, Hot Wheels or Matchbox. What the fuck is a Matchbox? The brain, how old are you? What is that? Matchbox toy. I ain't never seen this before in my life. Oh my God. Oh, this is Mattel. I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna go with the OGs. Hot Wheels was first, obviously, more than likely. Matchbox kind of got the regular ass car. My nigga, I ain't trying to give my child no Range Rover. There's no freaking car to play with. I want my baby to have a Batmobile. What them niggas get Batmobiles from? Yeah, that's what I want my baby to have. Why would I want my child to be playing with this? This shit plain as fuck, bro. Where is the whimsy? Driving Miss Daisy? You think I'm going to have my child playing with the fucking Driving Miss Daisy car? Are you out of your fucking mind? No, Hot Wheels. Hot Wheels. Hot Wheels. All day, every day. PlayStation or Xbox? PlayStation. It's funny as fuck because I actually learned how to play Grand Theft Auto on my Xbox first, and then I switched over to PlayStation, so I had to relearn the controls. But I had PlayStations in my house first. Like, my dad He's very much a man. So he's one of them, I'm getting the station as soon as it comes out. Every time. He would plan for that shit. And my dad, he a retired, move man and everything. So he always had the connections. He ain't never had to stand in no line, okay? He knew niggas that was gonna stand in that line. Type shit. You know? So I say PlayStation. Truly. So, honestly, maybe I should make a poll. I did the mash. Did the monster mash. I did the mash. And it was a graveyard smash. I did the mash. Okay, so... Oh, we'll do a supernatural poll. Best supernatural. Because right now I'm reading my first ever werewolf lore book. Your first child was 2003. So to those that have children and you're older than me, so if you don't have children or you do have children and you're in your 40s, what are your thoughts on me? Because y'all are my parents' age, and like my parents don't be watching my stuff, which is cool. You know, they got their own lives and everything. And truly, I wouldn't want them to see me do y'all in the way I do. Trust. But when it comes to me and how I give it up, what are y'all's honest thoughts? The first things that come to y'all's mind when you see what I put out. If y'all can answer for me, those that have children and those that are just older, because I am 24. So what are your thoughts on how I give it up? But this is my first werewolf book. I have not read any werewolf book in my life except for when I was in middle school and I would be on Wattpad reading Chris Brown werewolf fan fictions. So I never read actual vampire literature and saw how they gave it up. So this would be very new to me. I've also never watched Twilight. The only werewolf medium and information I've gotten has been from Wizards of Waverly Place. A lot of the times I was presented with supernatural people or just Halloween stuff, it was from TV. And that is the thing. I very much understood the parents back then, mainly mine, of restricting what we watch on TV. Y'all know what's crazy? My parents just told me when y'all was growing up in the 70s and stuff, the TV used to have a stop time. They said after it would play the adult stuff at like 10:30 and 11:30, by 12 a.m., it would have the flag and the national anthem playing, and then it would hit y'all with the static of beep, and that was all the TV y'all had. Was till 12 a.m. That's fucking crazy to me, because now thinking how we are now, there is not a TV service, whether it is the TV that you come with, if it's one of them on TVs from Walmart, or it's a Sony TV, a LG TV. They even have their own channels where you can watch TV at all times. So to think there was a time where TV cut off, like there's nothing that you can watch, bro, that's crazy. And to know that now we have devices. So even if we didn't have TV, there's something else to distract us and to give us stimulation. That's fucking crazy. That's fucking crazy. Oh. Best supernatural being. So I gotta have my vamps. Oh, why is it okay? Gotta have my vampire. Werewolf. Zombie. And then what's another one? I say you do witches. All right, I've started the poll. And I'm going to let y'all know now. Well, I'm not going to let y'all know my fave. Y'all should know my fave already. But I'm not going to reiterate it. That way it doesn't motivate or change any of the possible votes. Also, if y'all haven't liked the live yet, make sure you like the live. And I think I also want to do scary stories. I had looked some up yesterday, and I want to read some 40 scary stories to read online for free. Love that 4-lettered word. So, I'm going to look it up. I did the mash. Where did the monster man? It was a graveyard. Is that Russell Edgington? Russell Edgerton over here dressed up like Edgar Allan Poe. No, Original Revenge. The Hitchhiker. Watch the trailer for Vicious. I like Magneto because I understand his perspective. I understand it too. Oh, I definitely understand. I feel like I've crossed a different universe because... Hello? Don't she look just like me? Or am I tripping? Creepy! But trailer to Vicious. Let's see. Yeah. What's up, New York service? How you doing? Vicious. Paramount Plus. Oh, I feel like I already know where this gonna go. All right. All right. Let me get into it.
Can I help you? I don't know where I... Get out of the cold. I'm sorry. It's so late. Do you have your phone? I can call for you. This house.
I ain't seen this one actress in a minute. She used to be like that one white girl we be seeing now. It was just everywhere.
This will be for you now. You are going to die.
Hey! Hey! Big ups, 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 big ups. Big ups to Blitzy Craig. Okay, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Every donation you give me is a contribution to my confidence. I thank you so much. God bless you because you did not have to give and you gave anyway. I hope God bless you tenfold. Thank you so much. You just going around blessing people in their lives. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. You should stay though, you know? They got me watching this horror film review and everything, so I'm just trying to see what they got me going. Oh, I should have y'all watching it too. How rude of me. It's just I don't want to get copyrighted, y'all. But I do this because I love y'all. Y'all deserve as much as me. But I gotta make sure I talk over it so YouTube doesn't be on bullshit. But she just let this old lady in, so that's something. Hourglass. Cross necklace, need one of them. Was that a blunt or a cig? Oh, I can't do what? Look. You shouldn't have blocked him. You shouldn't have removed his mother. I shouldn't have what? I shouldn't have what? I shouldn't have what? I can't do what? I'll be damned a motherfucker come up in my house telling me what the fuck I can and cannot do. This is my house. I was watching Crush Groove with my dad the other night. That nigga Run said, whose house? Run's house. So I want y'all to understand, whose house? Alexa's house. Thank you. This is my motherfucking castle, nigga. You in my motherfucking universe. Don't play. I'm sorry you had to see all that bliss, but that's how we get over here. We get active. Niggas really be trying to play with me, and I don't fuck with it. But I really am nice. At least I say so, you know? Spooky. Who's your favorite Malcolm in the Middle brother? And why is it Dewey? Because he's the GOAT. Mm-hmm. Why would I want to do that? We get a few times in our life to really hit a level of relaxation and enjoy ourselves. Why would I want to pee standing up? That's really sucky. This society has told y'all that y'all need to do that too. Because y'all can very much pee sitting down. But I understand, like, if that's more comfortable for you, but it's just like, ooh. I would hate to have to do that every time. But I understand because that should be convenient. The fact that y'all can just whip that shit out on the side of the road, well, you can't just do that. But if you have to urinate and we on a road trip or something, all you need is a bottle of some hand sanitizer. But me, no, I need a whole rest stop, okay? I'm not using a leaf. I need actual toilet paper. Or y'all gonna need to give me a bottle with a spritzer in and some water in it. Not playing. So actually, with all that talking, maybe I would want to pee standing up. Now, brain, you know you stop. Stop. Let's just watch the trailer. Okay. Back to this demanding bitch wanna be Adolf so bad. Let's get to it.
Dad. You can't do that. Don't tell anyone. Don't you dare.
Don't you dare. Girl, what did you do to me? She done threw up a key.
What's the matter? I need your help. Come here.
Of course, she goes to the black woman's house. Now you gotta help. I gotta help you, bitch. You bringing this nonsense to my door. Exactly, bringing this nonsense to my door. Bro, you see, white bitches are full of nothing but drama and Dramamine. With all them holes, I'm uncomfy. That was the scariest thing in there was them hoes. I was just more so annoyed by that old white bitch gonna come in here telling me what the fuck I can and cannot do. Bitch, who you think you is? I'm gonna turn this into my own horror movie. You trying to tell me what the fuck I can and cannot do, how I can react and relate to some things, okay? Oh, The Bride. The Bride of Frankenstein. If you're somebody who thought that the Peacemaker trailer was underwhelming, then you're a Marvel fan. Excuse me, y'all.
Was I just disabled
Oh my God.
before the accident?
I'm watching The Bride show. Y'all supposed to be watching it with me. Oh my God. He just threw her down the stairs. Threw her down the motherfucking stairs. Why would a nigga do this? Why would a nigga do this? Look. Peter. There wasn't any accident. Yeah, a nigga did that to you on purpose, girl. I'm sorry to tell you, but your husband do not like you. Damn. We did it on purpose. They did this so they could do this to her. Hold up.
There's nothing left to do now.
Christian Bale is Frankenstein. Oh yeah, I'm with this. I'm with this. I'm ready. I'm ready. I want to see. Fucking with it.
What's my name? I can't remember.
Oh, y'all needs to see this. I needs this. I likes this. It's interesting. We're having Well, that's like saying, oh my gosh, there's so many vampire things coming out. But it's interesting that Frankenstein is kind of getting revamped. Kind of. But y'all know Frankenstein's thing is that people were always pushing him as being a dumb monster. So it's kind of crazy that we're going to have Jacob Elordi play the intelligent Frankenstein, which he, was. And we're also going to have a Christian Bale playing the more human, vicious side of Frankenstein. I think that's really cool. So I like that. Peter Skarsgård. I thought that was Alexander. I thought it was gonna say Alexander at first. Okay. That movie Weapons about the kids is bugged out. I want to see Weapons. I haven't seen it yet. But you seen it, Brain? The best movie villain to me is the white chick in Misery or Samuel L. Jackson in Django. Okay. I don't know enough about movie lore to add to the convo, but I can say like villains that I liked. I like Scar. I like the Scar villain. Let me look through my list of movies that I do like. Oh, Cruella DeVille. Cruella DeVille. Yeah. That's what I wanna say. Freddy Krueger. I kind of put Freddy Krueger and Pennywise in the same category. Them niggas is pedophiles, bro. Sorry, I just. Dead President. Okay, so the villain in Dead Presidents, the government themselves, the men themselves, they were the enemies. Who is Shere Khan? Oh, from the Jungle Book? Cute. Cute. I'm trying to remember. I think he gets killed in my Fables book. Shere Khan. Kaden, you're a vampire? How do you feel about your people and how y'all are represented? Captain America Civil War. Bucky was the villain. I'd say so. Do I want boiled eggs? I think I do. I think I want boiled eggs. Boil me some eggs. Love don't cost a thing. Meet the Robinson. Oh, this reminds me. I wanted to tell y'all all the songs I have in my spooky playlist and get some suggestions. So right now I have 26 songs that equate to an hour and 46 minutes. So we of course have both of the I Put a Spell on You's. We have the classic one by Nina Simone and then the remix by Screaming Jay Hawkins. Yeah, y'all know. We of course have to have Thriller by Michael Jackson. We have A Nightmare on My Street by Will Smith. Calling All the Monsters by China Anne McClain. Mind Playing Tricks on Me by the Ghetto Boys. Radical by Future. Roman's Revenge by Nicki Minaj. Somebody's Watching Me by Rockwell. Ghost by Michael Jackson. Roman Holiday by Nicki Minaj. Nightcrawler by Travis Scott, the GOAT. The theme from The Walking Dead. Dun dun dun. Wait, no. Wait, no, I gotta play it. Okay, then we have the Halloween theme, dun, 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 of course. And then we have Dracula's Wedding by Outkast. We have This Is Halloween by the Citizens of Halloween from Nightmare on Elm Street. Not Nightmare on Elm Street, The Nightmare Before Christmas. Lord have mercy. Then we have the whole Being Dead thing from the Beetlejuice play. I just gotta play the intro. That's my shit, bro. That is my shit. Ooh, I wish I was in theater when I was younger. Man. Then we have Skeleton Sam by Lovecraft. It's a very cute little song. I like it. We have California Dreamin' by the Mamas and the Papas. We have Ghostbusters, of course, by Ray Parker Jr. We have Superstition by Stevie Wonder. We have She by Tyler the Creator and Frank Ocean. We have Skyfall by Young Thug and by Travis Scott. We have the Wednesday main titles, of course. Then we have Cinnamon by Nina Simone and Monster by Kanye West. Anybody got any suggestions of what else I should add to the list? Shikon said that you wouldn't respond with reasons, so now you would know fear. If it's a Halloween playlist, you need Resident Evil 3 Save Room thing. Okay, hold up. And it's so crazy because I plan to watch Resident Evil. I've never seen it. The only thing I've seen Resident Evil related is Berlizzi's gameplay when that nigga was running from Brock. Oh my gosh, that shit gets me so tickled. Okay, you said Resident Evil 3. Which one? I see special soundtrack and then I see Nemesis. 1999 or 20? You can't be talking about 2020. McSwagger, I'm never listening to nothing Fabulous puts out, okay? Because he puts out the teeth in his wife's mouth. Thank you. But you can't be talking about the 2020 one. It's so many Resident Evil things. My God. Nemesis, okay. And you said it's the... Which one? Save Room theme. It's a lot of Save Room theme. Is that the actual name of it? Because I can't find that. It's all the same. I'm confused. Oh, I ain't know that. If you don't know, now you know, nigga. But also, I just don't like New York rapping. I have never grew to a Fabulous song in my life. Never. I hate it when that nigga... Oh, and it's going to be so crazy because this is the route I went down. I used to be a Chris Brown fan. So obviously, when it comes to, like a Fabulous, I get real just up in arms because there was a time when I was so ignorant and just allowed myself to just, be fans of whomever and not really considering things. Because obviously you cannot hold people to their mistakes and whatnot, but you hold them to, you don't really hold them to anything. But when somebody is showing you that they are not trying to improve and they are not trying to be better, yeah, I'm kind of off of it a little bit. But getting off that topic, I cannot find this song, The Brain. You said Save Room theme. What's wrong with the East Coast NYC rap? It's the foundation of lyricism. Black New Yorkers are the birth of Black intellectualism. But that don't mean that I gotta like every writer that came out of the Harlem Renaissance. Nicki Minaj is my favorite rapper, period. And she's from New York. But I'm not going to listen to anybody else because Nicki Minaj, luckily, was discovered by a Southerner. A Southerner introduced her to more sounds. If Nicki Minaj would have signed to Jay-Z like she wanted to, she would not be where she is today. Well, she would still be Nicki Minaj, I'd say, but in terms of how creative she is, how can you create in a concrete jungle? You're just around fucking buildings all the time. And obviously, I'm just being surface level, y'all. Obviously, by this time you get all this money, you can travel wherever, write wherever you want to, get inspiration from wherever. I'm just saying, somebody from New York signs you. This is also somebody that she grew up listening to. So she's not ever going to be creatively challenged. So when it comes to her signing with Lil Wayne, That is why Nicki Minaj is still the queen. She was challenged. That's also why why a lot of people's fave is still ass. Cardi B. One, because she never was a rapper, but her ghostwriter is from New York. Girl, get some artists from different. Branch out. God damn. But New York rap, you heard one, you heard them all. It sounded the same shit. Same shit. Nobody under Jay-Z progresses other than his wife. Talk, well. And Rihanna the real money maker over there. Don't gag. I mean, don't act surprised. Rihanna be making the moves, okay? Rihanna is really the leader of Rock Nation. Wouldn't be no Rock Nation if Rihanna ain't come over there. And that's the other gag. And that's why Jay-Z was pushing so much with Megan, because Jay-Z wanted Nicki when she first came out, and he lost Nicki to Lil Wayne. So he's always been trying to find him his own female rapper, because, you know, Jay-Z is regarded as the king of rap for some. So obviously a king gonna need his own successor. And he's never really been able to find that. So he's gonna lean into what gets him his money, being Rihanna. You know, Rihanna didn't progress like she should have. We talking about the Rihanna who went from doing calypso early on, what we know as Afro beats, to being the good girl who went bad. She's the queen of pop. Rihanna didn't progress that much, my nigga. You're not sane. You're not right in the head. You're not right in the head, because we cannot be talking about the same Rihanna. You're crazy. Rihanna is the reason why so many women, including a Megan Thee Stallion and a Halle Bailey, cannot profit off of the I'm a victim stuff as much anymore. Because Rihanna's career, and it's not just because no, she shouldn't have been beat up. No, y'all follow me. But Jay-Z and them peaked. That billionaire Rihanna didn't progress the way. Beyonce isn't a billionaire, but Rihanna is. That's facts. So if Rihanna didn't progress as much as you think she should have, where is Beyonce at? Because that's like saying Beyonce didn't progress the way she should have. Both those women are crazy ahead of any of the other people in their categories. You're crazy. I care, Kaylin, and if you don't, you can get the fuck out the conversation, bitch. Rihanna is over Beyonce. What are you talking about? Do you not see Beyonce trying to come out with different extracurricular things to sell to people? Because she not making that Rihanna money? Are you serious, my nigga? Jay-Z be making his wife go out and work, putting her on tour. My nigga, I'm talking about both. Both women have done excellent things art-wise, and when it comes to how they make their money. But let's assess why Beyonce still got to go on tours. Why Beyonce is, Lord have mercy, Lord have mercy. Why Beyonce and them is at the Grammys 2 years ago. I don't feel like we getting the representation that we deserve. But Rihanna is embedded in Rihanna ain't never had to complain about not having a Grammy, my nigga. Rihanna ain't never had to complain. Ain't never had to complain. And I fucks with Beyonce, but Rihanna ain't never had to complain about getting a Grammy. Shoot. Rihanna don't need to tour every year, but it seems somebody do. But you want to talk about Rihanna? But you know what? Let me stop. Those are successful black women, amazing black women, talented black women. Both them women got more talent embedded in a toenail than most people can even execute by the time they are 50 years old. They have done more. They did more by the time they were 20 than most did when they were 60. So I could give a fuck. Sir, what's your name? Ricky, when I catch you, Ricky, I can give a fuck about how you feel. Because them women are doing it. They're doing what they need to do. Both of them are very successful in their own rights. And both of them women will shut shit down. Wherever. I hope you like her show too, that boring, bland ass show with her non-journalistic ass skills. She couldn't interview. Jennifer Hudson couldn't interview Daffy Duck, one of the most narcissistic personalities in this world. Lord have mercy. 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 Okay, well, I hope you go to that concert, and I hope you go see her at them stages. Good luck seeing her in whatever stage that she may or may not book. Yeah. I ain't never heard nobody say, oh my God, girl, we gotta go to that J Hud concert. No, Kaylin, but I'm about to block you because you've annoyed the fuck out of me in the past 5 minutes. Goodbye. Like, oh my God. Asking cryptic ass questions. When what do you think your purpose is on this earth? Oh my God, bitch, damn. Shit, I must be PMSing because y'all have irritated me a lot today. Ooh, and I like it. Ooh, and I like it. Ooh. Well, you gonna be waiting, Ricky. You gonna be waiting. You gonna be waiting. Yep. You're gonna be waiting for quite a while. No. Oh, and to that tape, I think it was Ricky that said it. Rihanna's nowhere near Beyonce. I'm sorry, I had to, I couldn't pass without that. I'm sorry. But I know I for sure ain't gonna hop on Ticketmaster. You ain't heard the news, Ricky? Ticketmaster be getting sued. Ticketmaster owe niggas money. Ricky. Let me hold you, Ricky. Let me hold you when I say this. Ricky, Ticketmaster is scammers. Do not buy nothing. I hope you not getting your J Hud tickets from Ticketmaster. Ricky! My nigga. Lord have mercy. I would buy my tickets from a snake oil salesman before I buy it from fucking Ticketmaster. Are you serious? Lord. You send chills up my spine every time I take one look at you. Ooh, and I like it. Yo, I'm on cool math. Have not been here forever. But Ticketmasters owe me money for overpaying for The Price is Right. What do you mean? Y'all know who owes me money? Them niggas that produced The Walking Dead and Interview with a Vampire. They owe me money. Them niggas sold my data and gonna have the audacity to give me $8 motherfucking dollars. I got an email notification that said AMC is facing a lawsuit and shit. Looked it up to see if it was real. Very much real. Very much real. Come to find out. Oh, how? So, AMC and AMC Plus, as y'all know, the cable channel, the company that produced The Walking Dead and is now currently in production with Interview with a Vampire. So about 2 years ago, they also ended up purchasing or expanding. I don't know if it was a purchase or if it was more of a purchase or a birthing, you know? But they ended up collabing. We'll say that. They ended up collabing with this brand called All Black. All Black had All Black TV shows. It was a new streaming subscription service. And it kind of had very under budgeted, like Ghosts, 50 Cent type shows. But it was all in different categories. They had one show that was about kind of like a Black Addams Family in a way. It was made by Mario Van Peebles, I believe, and they were like a family of they ran a funeral home, but they were also like witches and warlocks and shit. I wasn't like able to fully get into it because I was watching this other show called Cold and Windy. But you pay monthly like you do with everything else, about $5.99. And so after a while, because I realized that I was taking a good little minute to even see the shows that I wanted to, because around this time I was in college and I was doing I'm paying my subscription services. I'm not doing what I'm doing right now where I'm high on the hog. I'm riding on my parents' coattail. They paying for my stuff. I was actually paying for it. So I was just like, honestly, is this worth paying for it? Because when the new episodes of Cold and Windy would come out, or any other show that I wanted to watch, I would sometimes forget because I'm watching more primo shows. You know, if y'all get my gist, I'm rewatching the DCAU animated movies and shit. So I really be getting distracted. So I just go ahead and I cut my subscription. So a few months later, I get an email. Okay? Follow me. I get an email from this like big ass company lawyer. And they're like, yeah, AMC is doing a settlement lawsuit. If you would like to participate, please put your information here. We're going to send you a code that is tied to your case and you're going to be, kept into the loop. So one, got to make sure you're not hitting no scams or anything. So I looked this up on Google. Google would never lie, right? Yeah. So I look it up. Come to find, I look on Google, I look on an official scammer website, and then I also look at Reddit threads where other people say, yeah, no, this is real. I went ahead and I got my case started. So I apply and I say, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and be a part of this case. This case lasts for about 5 months. In between the case, I don't even know how. Like, that was fucking crazy. But I end up getting into contact with about 10 other Black women who are involved in this case as well. I cannot tell you how we got each other's information. That shit was crazy. But we got in contact about probably 5 days before the case settled, okay? And so we just kind of talking about, where we are. Some people was from Chicago. Some people was from Maine. I'm like, I'm from Houston. We're like getting to know each other because we all in this case and shit. Oh, yeah. So the lawsuit was AMC Plus, all Black, and all the apps that were under the umbrella of AMC Plus are being sued by, we'll just say, higher ups in the government, because the government found out you're selling Americans information. So the government was the ones that were basically suing AMC and shit. And they were vouching for us, the citizens, and the subscribers. And so they were selling our information. The niggas said, no, that's bad. Y'all are going to give them niggas their money back, And this is my first lawsuit. I'm like, shit, like, okay. Messy. Oh, yes, we got each other's information because the day of the actual case, when it was like they started doing the court trial and everything, they sent us another email and said, y'all can listen in. So we listened in, and it was kind of like a Zoom call situation. So everybody who was still on the Zoom call was like, oh, yeah, let's give each other our information so we can keep up with it and we're not out of the loop. So that's how we got each other information. So fast forward, we all talking in the group chat. We staying up to date like, oh, yeah, I heard the lawyer say this today. I heard the lawyer say that today. Da, 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 da. So like Friday morning come, the niggas is like, oh, yeah, the case has been settled. And AMC lost. They were told, yeah, you're going to have to give people their money back. So, yes, AMC was basically found guilty of selling our information and our data. And them niggas only had to cough up $8. I got $8.34 from my first lawsuit. Yeah. And that is how AMC owes me money, because I paid more than $8.43 during them 6 months in which I was paying the subscription. Niggas at least got to give me $50. Like, that's fucking crazy, I paid more monthly on this goddamn app. I paid $10 monthly for the fucking app. Like, shit. Oh, but yeah, that's how AMC owes me money. Also how they're guilty as fuck. The people that make The Walking Dead and Interview with a Vampire be selling data. But it's fine. I still be watching, But it's also crazy. I was in a lawsuit, and I didn't have to sue them niggas. And I didn't have to pay the lawyer. So really, I still won at the end of the day. And I win again, 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 and I win again. Hello? But did you enjoy their content getting caught up in The Walking Dead? I wasn't watching The Walking Dead I didn't start watching The Walking Dead till 6 months ago with my man. I wasn't even watching AMC. That's the thing, my nigga. Follow me. AMC created streaming services. AMC, the cable channel, created AMC Plus, created All Black, and created another service. If you subscribe to any of these services, you were going to get your money back. I was not watching Walking Dead at the time. I was on the All Black app watching all black shows called Cold and Windy and some other ghetto like 50 Cent type shit. I was not watching The Walking Dead. That's the crazy thing. That's the crazy thing. So that's another reason why these niggas owe me money. I didn't even get my entertainment's worth, my nigga. I don't even know how Cold and Windy ended. But you gonna give me $8 fucking measly dollars? Yes, for some BS Tubi TV shows. Yeah. Mind you, Tubi is free. That's what I went through, Ricky. Ricky, you see me, Ricky. You see me, Ricky. Like, oh my God. Yes, I was in bro. It was the story of 2 black women from Chicago aspiring to be rappers. They had a very city girls aesthetic. It involved them, going through relationship drama, going through rap drama, going through street drama, and which is nice to see a different location. I don't like seeing fucking New York and LA all the time. Sometimes a motherfucker do just want to be in Chicago. Sometimes a motherfucker want to be in Texas, Maine, Rhode Island, like shit. It's always fucking New York. It's always fucking LA. Also at this time, I was watching this other show on HBO Max, which was called Rap Shit. To be honest, Cold and Windy was way better than Rap Shit. Truly. It really dove deep into some shit. Rap Shit was so fucking surface level, so redundant. Female Broke Empire sound like... if you want to count any show that deals with music as a Empire ripoff, okay. But wouldn't Empire just be a black ass Dallas? Or what's that one show? I'ma just say Dallas, yeah, because I believe they did music in Dallas too. Empire is not a first of its own. Hello? Oh, Empire ain't nothing but a black ass High School Musical. How about that? Niggas that you want to sit over here and try to degrade Cold and Windy. The fuck, Ricky? Don't fucking play with me. I'm about to go make my boiled eggs. I want some boiled eggs. But since we talking about The Walking Dead, yes, Cold and Windy is a sore spot. They're my bitches. Talking about a broke ass Empire. Black art is a sensitive topic for me, period. Okay? I fucks with black art. Why is light skin at the top? What's up, y'all that came in? What's up, what's up? What's up, what's up, what's up? Here we go. Hey, what's up, what's up? What's up, what's up, what's up? Here we go. Hey, what's up, what's up? What's up, what's up, what's up? I actually hit a little stiff leg with that. My ass is hot. I'm like literally sweating, but I am wearing a pajama set in the fucking summer. Well, it's fall, but down here in Texas, y'all, it's not it. Oh, I gotta boil the eggs. Love and happiness. Oh, that's what. Hold up. Who just gifted? Hold up. Hold up. Hallelujah. 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 Sir Rebel, after a brief blunt session, I've come to the conclusion. After a brief blunt session, I've come to realize I really like you. Vigilante, thank you. What? Okay. Throughout that blunt session, what did you assess that made you come to that conclusion? And I'm doing good, Unique Black. How you doing on this lovely Monday? I am blessed and highly favored, so I'm glad I'm just on here being able to talk to all my peeps. Also, hold up. Let me see who gifted. Hold up. Y'all know we don't not spread appreciation. Hold up. Damn. Unique Black, thank you. Thank you so much. Appreciate it, Unique Black. And I gotta hit my Mario. Y'all see my sweat spots? That's how much work I be putting in from y'all. Am I from disappointing Dallas? Do I look... Does a bitch this bad come from Dallas, or does she come from the hottest city, H-Town? Fuck you talking about, nigga. I don't come from no disappointing ass Dallas. Dreadful Dallas. Shit. Y'all still Texas though, so shout out to y'all, but I can't say what I really want to say, but I can understand why you got a nigga respectfully. Vigilante, did you just come back here to produce innuendos? Lafayette. You can not be like, you don't have to be nasty. You don't have to, you can talk to me like I'm a woman. You the one that literally said, I can't say what I want to say because I have a man, but why don't you just say it in a respectful way that doesn't disrespect me or my man or make me feel like you can't not address me in a way that doesn't come off sexual, Vigilante? I'm just saying. I like to know what made my fans or my supporters, I'll say that, I don't want to put y'all in no category of fans. Y'all ain't no fan. I like to know why my supporters want to support me. And you just instantly went to, man, if I tell you why, shit. Brother, like, come on, can we be serious? Why Dallas gotta be disappointing? Every person I've known from Dallas has been disappointing, so. And let me not even bring up what happened between Yella Beezy and them. That's why y'all gotta be disappointing. Fuck! Ricky, hey! Yay! 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 I gotta do that new move. Yay! Yay! Please. I support because you from Houston. But oh yes, so on that, Ricky, are you from Houston? Oh, I didn't even check the poll. I see me and my people is up. Y'all remember I was bit by a vampire recently, so I'm all for the vamp support. Okay, but that's interesting. Okay, so but witches is right behind vampires. What is y'all's appeal to vampires? One thing I've noticed, it's so crazy because this is what Jay be talking about when I talk a fucking mile a minute, bro. But when it comes to vampire love stories, this is a werewolf novel. So I don't have my vampire book like I want to have. But the love between vampire girly, those who are vampire girly like me, I like vampires because of the love. I love the idea of you gaining more knowledge because you can spend so much time on this earth. I love the idea of obviously you continuing to have your youth because honestly, having your youth at 1,000 years old as fuck, And let me kind of elaborate. As we get older, because of society and because even our personal thoughts and everything, we tell ourselves that this is bad. Like I literally was having this conversation with my dad. He's kind of been down on himself just because of just some personal things and everything. And he always kind of feels like as he gets older, that is supposed to be him being old is aligned with him feeling bad for himself because he's getting older. That, yeah, it's that engine light time. It's time for me to get checked up. And, this is what happens when you get old. And You have no choice in it, and you have no choice but to kind of just accept it. And I feel like with vampires, they literally do the opposite. I don't have to get old. So in the idea of like old, worn out, can't do nothing no more, useless. That's not what God would do to us. We still have purpose as we get older. We literally have so much wisdom, and even down to what we can do physically, even down to that, people feel like, obviously we know we lose some muscle mass as we get older. We understand we get older, we get a little slower. But your body attributes, or your body mimics and replicates how you've lived. Y'all heard the things about dogs replicate their owners. The body does what you've done to it. If you was a lazy bitch in your 20s, do you think you're going to be an active one in your 60s? Or at least your body wants to be an active bitch in his 60s? Like, come on now. And so I feel like when it comes to vampires, they give me glass half full. I mean, yes, glass half full vibes versus glass half empty, where it is, yes, I'm 1,000 years old, but I'm 1,000 years old and I can still run fast. I'm 1,000 years old and I can still be with, if they still have their friends that's alive, I can still go and talk to my friends about something. Age is not a limit. And I love that about vampires. Obviously, the youth side is kind of a surface level thing. You never age. But I love it for the mental, physical, and emotional side of it. I'm not telling myself that I can't do anything anymore because I've aged. Even on the opposite side, when people tell themselves that they can't do something because they're too young or because they've never done it before, So I love that about vampires. I love that they're limitless. I love the power. I love the swag. I love the riches. I love the gothic element that comes with all of them. I love vampires. I love vampires. And then when it comes to vampire love, people that are like me and they like vampire love stories, it is the idea that this lover has chose you. What I have received from werewolf media, from the few chapters that I've read and the few things I've seen, werewolf media really strongly sits on this idea of fate. You have no choice about who you love. And I'm going to let y'all know right now. For somebody who pushes black love, for somebody who pushes for black women being with another black woman, or black women being with another black man, a black man being with another black man, black love, period. And the motherfucker gonna tell me, I can't help that I fell for a white bitch. I can't get with that side of werewolf love. I'm a vampire lover. I chose my man upstairs. My man upstairs chose me. Now, granted, God brought us into one another's lives, so it was fate, so I understand him on that point. But they be hitting it, oh yeah, it's fate, so I can never leave you. No! I like that shit with vampires too. Just because I'm your maker does not mean that you gotta stay around me forever. As your maker, I release you. I don't know how the werewolves get down. You part of this pack, so you gotta be part of this pack for life, man. Fuck no. I don't like that. I don't like how werewolves have no sense of like individuality or a sense of self. Or really just trying to do things by themselves. I don't like that shit. I don't like that shit of not like lack of choice. I don't like that. So do we have any werewolf supporters in the chat? That's just what I peeped from vampires loving one another and werewolves loving one another. Or even if you have vampire human relationships or werewolf human relationships, it's the two differences in I chose to be with you for eternity versus we were mated to be together for eternity, So that's my thoughts. I've been going and 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 going. Vigilante really talks like a fucking pimp from the 70s, bro. This shit makes me... I cannot. Bro. All right, Lafayette. All right. It's Triple D on mine, though. Okay, JJ. Shout out to Louisiana. Ricky said it's the youth thing for me. Okay. The best werewolf concept was an American werewolf, in my opinion, but to each its own. I don't think I know... I always assume werewolves smell like wet dog, even when human. I feel that way as well. And I think that's one of the things that's hard for me with werewolves. Is it's just like, you're an animal, though. Like, this is like bestiality. Ah! Why Why can't I see the messages? I was finna say, man. Werewolves are real. The dog leaned on trees waiting for animals to walk by him. I'm not giving that energy. Hey, shout out to Ohio players. Appreciate the love. Appreciate the love. One vertebral artery, you must believe in the town of Agatha that's behind the ice caps in Antarctica, too. Right. Some things are just better kept in supernatural and fantasy worlds, y'all. I'm like perfectly fine understanding that vampires and werewolves are not real. It makes no sense. Like, come on now. And have y'all seen that new Kirk Franklin interview, Red Table Talk bullshit, where he had NLE Chopper, Jonathan Majors, Ray J, and a retired NFL player turned doctor on there? Bro, when I tell y'all I thought that shit was fucking made up, and then I sat there and watched it, I have actually never screamed at my iPad as much, except for when I'm on here with y'all. But that shit frustrated me. That nigga NLE Chopper said, see, the thing that I can't get with in Christianity is that they praise the brother, Jesus, more than they praise the Father. And I don't get that, because why would I praise my brother more than I praise my Father? That nigga Jonathan Majors really asked that nigga, have you read the Bible? That nigga NLE, I read it, dissected it, rewrote it myself. Read it again. Yeah. And NLE is really them type of niggas. Yeah, I read it, I dissected. No, you didn't. I don't think NLE has read past Genesis, if he's read it at all. I feel like NLE has gotten spark notes on the Bible. NLE, if he has gotten information from the Bible, it has been regurgitated information through other topics of discussions. Like, it was never talking directly about the Bible or about Christianity. He was probably talking about chakras or some shit and trying to relate it to the Bible, but never picked it up. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Like, no. That shit was fucking ridiculous. Mind you, NLE Chopper does not even know who he is. He changes his identity every 2 business days. And it's so crazy. Y'all know I got a video of NLE Chopper? That's a crazy thing. Like, that was another thing, too. The nigga was putting on the whole episode. Because the episode... Oh, it had Kev on stage, too. It had Jonathan Majors, Kev on stage, and retired NFL player, now turned doctor, Ray J, and NLE Chopper, and Kirk Franklin. And they were all getting vulnerable. They were talking about... dead family members, suicidal ideation, niggas not having erections because they were on drugs too bad. And this nigga NLE Chopper was really looking them in the face and trying to say that, oh yeah, we've all gone through the same thing. So basically, I can give y'all advice because we've all gone through the same thing. Mind y'all, NLE Chopper's younger than me. Trying to offer advice to Ray J, Kirk Franklin, Jonathan Majors, Kev on stage, and an ex-NFL player. Now I'm going to say it just like I told my man. I'm going to actually rephrase it too, of what I just said. He was trying to give them words of wisdom. Okay? Sir. Lana Del Rey! Bitch! I ain't see you in... Girl, I ain't see you in a minute. I'm so happy to see you, girl. What's up? But I'm going to say it just straight like this. I don't think just because we have age differentiations does not mean that we cannot listen to each other. I think that's the exact opposite. But I do feel that when you have not lived enough life and you do not even understand the basis of yourself, you cannot tell me shit because you don't know who you are. You also have not lived enough to even give me words of wisdom. You can give me like some advice. Like if NLE would have told them niggas, oh yeah, when it comes to social media, I know this and that. Yes, NLE can give them advice on that. But this nigga was trying to give them advice about God and then turned around and said that he doesn't believe in Christianity. He's not religious. Mind you, NLE Chopper, as I said, changes who he is every 3 business days. First, he's Spiritual Chopper. Now he's Tupac. First, the nigga was NBA Youngboy. Then he was Bob Marley. Now he's Tupac. I'm not kidding, y'all. I'm not kidding. And the nigga had the audacity to sit over here and say, this is his problem with Christians because we praise Jesus and not God. He knows nothing, and that was the thing that was frustrating me. You don't know enough of anything really to really offer any advice. Better yet, words of wisdom, my nigga. Like, oh my God, it was just crazy. And the way he was responding as well, nobody could tell him nothing. And you can never, we know that already. Nobody knows. I just remembered I was boiling water this whole time, y'all. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Hey, Alexa, set a timer for 10 minutes.
10 minutes, starting now.
I forgot I had that water boiling. Luckily, I didn't put the eggs in that bitch. My Lord, that would have been bad. But I'm not... NLE Chopper wasn't trying to take in no information. He wasn't trying to listen to nobody but his own bald-headed thoughts. Don't have a single thought up there. There's no hair protecting any thoughts to stay in. He's bald. He's bald. He's mad at people with hair. Like, shut up. Sitting over there like a fucking hood Lex Luthor, trying to tell people, oh yeah, well, oh my, like, bruh, the nigga was sitting over here telling people, when you get into suicidal ideation, what you need to do, you need to go find the Lord, which you should. But when people who have been in actual suicidal ideation, mind you, a nigga who has never wanted to kill himself was trying to tell niggas how not to kill themselves and how they should feel when they want to kill themselves. So, when Jonathan Majors and the rest of these men were discussing suicidal ideation, he said that, oh yeah, you need to go to God. And when they responded, yeah, but sometimes that's not even enough, and I'm ashamed to admit that. He said, oh, well, like, that's not true. You're not talking to God, though. You're not talking to God, though. And that's some of my thing with Christians. Yeah, y'all be talking about God and praising Jesus, and y'all not really understanding. You need to be talking to God. Did you not just hear what a nigga said? A nigga said, when he was at his lowest moment, even his relationship with the Lord wasn't enough. And that's what people like NLE Chopper that don't understand. They be sitting on these fake pedestals, be telling themselves they understand the thing that every spiritual being, they understand that the Lord is talking to them directly. This nigga says, you know what I do when I get super sad? I go outside and stand in nature. Oh, you go do that. You go do that. You thoughtless bitch. It's grown men over here with families and children. This nigga has 2 kids, right? This nigga has 2 kids. He couldn't even relate to them on that. That is the only thing he has done similar with them men, aside from getting famous. Getting famous and having children. You cannot tell these niggas anything else. You have not been married. NLE Chopper is living a life like me. He luckily is blessed enough to still have his parents. I don't know the pain of losing a parent. That's something I'm going to have to go through one day. I'm not rushing to experience that, though. But he was literally talking to people who do not have their parents no more, who have lost their siblings. And this nigga was really saying, man, you know how many niggas' mamas done cried on my shoulder in the hood because I didn't pay for their funeral services? This man is talking about paying for his brother's funeral service, and you're comparing this to a nigga's mama crying on your shoulder in the hood. Mind y'all, NLE Chopper has a weird infatuation with older women because of his weird-ass relationship with his mama. So I guarantee you, after they cry on his shoulder, he fucks them because he's trifling. So I don't even know why the fuck he added that shit in there like it even mattered. And it's also crazy. People is doing this for sentimental reasons. You doing this shit for street points, street credibility. So you can tell niggas, oh yeah, I got that nigga funeral arrangements. I don't think anybody wants to brag on paying for funerals, my nigga. And that's what he wants to relate to with people like, oh my gosh, that shit was just draining. It was too draining. It was too much. It was too draining. It was too much. I've really been talking. Yeah. I'm hot. How long have we been on here? We've been on here 3 hours, y'all. Oh my God. In 3 hours, me and fucking Vigilante beef made up, and now we're cool again. I also blocked the Vigilante friend in here. Well, he can still see us. He just can't talk no more in the chat. That's the thing I found out about YouTube. The niggas can still see me. They just can't talk. So I guess that's punishment enough. See a bad bitch like myself and you can't comment on it. Oh, I be devastated. Oh! Read it. I do want to read it. I don't want to be in that. Scary stories. I don't need no more coffee. I need some ice cold water. My tongue is bitter now. I'm all this talking. And I wanted to read y'all this book, or more so not the book, just this little excerpt. I found a scary story and I was gonna read it for y'all. When Stone reached the foreground, having been misdirected twice, he thought it looked more like a gigantic amusement arcade. A couple of paper cups tumbled and rattled on the shore beneath the promenade, and the cold, insinuating October wind scooped the Mersey across the slabs of red rock that formed the beach, across the broken bottles and abandoned Tyrese. Beneath the stubby white mock of Tourette's of the long fairground facade, shops displayed souvenirs and fish and chips. Among them, in the fairground entrances, scrapes of paper whirled. Oh my gosh. Let me chill. I got me Doc back in school, so let me lock in. Not kidding. My tongue is so fucking dry. All right. I've wet my palate. Now I can lock in. Stone almost walked away. This wasn't his best holiday. One fairground in Wales had been closed, and this one certainly wasn't what he'd expected. The guidebook had made it sound like a genuine fairground. Sideshows you must stride among, not looking in the case their barkers lured you in. The sudden shock of waterfalls cascading down would look like painted cardboard. The shots and bells and wooden concussions of target galleries, the girls' shrieks overheard, the slippery armoire and juicy crunch of toffee apples. But at least he thought he had chosen his time well. If he went in now, he might have the fairground almost to himself. Now that you say that, the Polar Express actually kind of annoyed me every time they came around. I did not like the 3D graphics. It used to piss me off. And then when that nigga tried to ring that bell and that bell ain't ring! Woo! All right. As he reached an entrance, he saw his mother eating fish and chips from a paper tray. What nonsense! She would never have eaten standing up in public like a horse, as she used to say. But he watched as she hurried out of the shop, face averted from him and the wind. Of course it had been the way she ate, with little snatching motions of her fork and mouth. He pushed the incident to the side of his mind and hoped that it would fall away and hurried through the entrance into the clamor of color and noise. The high roof with its bare iron girders reminded him at once of a railway station, but the place was noisier still. The uproar, the echoing sirens and jets and dangerous groaning of metal was trapped. It was deafening. It was so overwhelming that he had to remind himself he could see, even if he couldn't hear. Oh, shit. This shit ain't building up for me. Oh, thank you, Lana. Thank you. Okay, so y'all enjoy it and I'm going to keep going. The high roof. Oh, I'm sorry. We already passed that. But there wasn't much to see. The machines looked faded and dusty. Cars, like huge armchairs, were lurking and spinning helplessly along a switchback. A canvas canopy was closing over an endless parade of seats. A great disc tasseled with seats was lifting towards the roof, dangling a lone couple over its gears. With so few people in sight, it seemed almost that the machines, frustrated by inaction, were operating themselves. For a moment, Stone had the impression of being shut in a dusty room where the toys, as in childhood tales, had come to life. Interesting. My eggs are done. Alexa, off! Oh, need a bowl. I don't think that was my best Elmo. Mr. Noodle! I don't know. Where's that spoon I just used? What the fuck? I'm gonna just use these tongs. It's fine. Get them out that hot water. Put them in the cold. I used to be so freaking obsessed with eating eggs in middle school. I think I gained like 10 pounds. Just off the protein alone. Fucking crazy. Meet me at the altar in your white dress. We ain't getting no younger, so you might as well do it. That is a horrible proposal. Uncle Fester! Oh my gosh! Aren't you supposed to be helping helping Wednesday find Enid right now? Meet me at the altar in your white dress. Alright, these gonna cool off. I'm gonna go read some more of that story. Since I was told I have such a nice voice. He shrugged vaguely and turned to leave. Perhaps he could drive to the fairground at Southport. Though it was a good few miles across the Mersey, his holiday was dwindling rapidly. He wondered how they were managing at the tax office in his absence. Slower than usual, no doubt. Then he said, man, fuck Aunt Ophelia. Aunt Ophelia can eat a bag of hot dicks that melt down her throat for all I fucking care, talking about some Wednesday must die. Oh, bitch, and what must you do? This is a random horror story I found on the internet called The Companion. So, we getting into it. What's my mom? Why are parents so cryptic? My mom just sent me a red heart message. with nothing else. You know what? I'm gonna send her a picture of me doing my work. I don't know. Maybe she's just having one of those mother moments. You know, just yeah. My parents do, nigga. I don't know about your fuck ass parents. My parents is old and knowledgeable. My mom know what the fuck she was typing. Shit. Talk about your motherfucking parents. She actually may be pissed that I'm in my PJs. So I may not send it to her. She's not gonna understand. She doesn't understand content creation. You know, why are you in your clothes? Why are you in your clothes? Bro, if I was in a bonnet, she would be fucking livid, bro. It makes no sense. Oh my God. I'm scared. Because my mom's really the type, like, you consider her a good, joyful picture. Why are you in that? Why didn't you get ready? People don't want to see you in your pajamas. You see, back in my day, when we would get ready, we would wear business clothes. Yeah, that's what we would wear. That's what we wear. Like, edit your clothes. Child. Fuck it, I'm a grown woman. I'm a grown woman. I'm wearing my PJs to work. Okay? And I'm going to send it. I'm a grown woman. I don't know. Maybe I should do like a picture, like in the face. I don't know, like, cause like you can see I'm in my whole PJ, like it's 4 PM. No, fuck it, I'ma send it. I don't know. I'm actually scared. I'm overthinking now. I'm cussing my own self out. Oh my God! 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 Oh my God. I just don't want her to think that I'm not putting in as much effort as I want, but she wouldn't understand that this is actually effort. I'm in spooky season fits, kind of. Because I'm actually going to wear my other one tomorrow. That's my actual spooky season fit. Grown physically, yes. How about them fingers? Are them fingers grown? Or those baby fingers? Tell me, Uncle Fester. Fuck you, okay? I'ma send it and I'ma tell her that my live says hi. Fuck it, I just sent it. I sent it. I'm a bad bitch. They can't ban me. That's a DC fan. You sure right. Like I'm so good. I'm so good. I'm not scared of nothing. I'm not scared of nothing. Good. You're right. It is time for my evening meds. I need a blunt. Needs a blunt. Needs a blunt. I swear, if she does not comment on the pajamas, I will be shocked. I will be very, very shocked. I'm 10,000, actually. I'm off this story. The shit is not motivating. I mean, it's not compelling enough. It's not getting me into it. I look, you want to do cool math games. See if I still got it. Mix up a frozen concoction. Ooh. Tell her it's for Halloween. Honestly, I mean, technically that's what it is. It is for a theme. I want to start doing themed lives for y'all. Because I actually do have a Halloween pajama set I'm going to wear tomorrow. No, I actually do have ADHD, Uncle Fester. I have ADHD bad and anxiety. And I don't think I help either by the amount of caffeine or weed that I intake. So, nigga said borderline schizophrenia. Oh no. No. Fireboy and Water Girl in the Forest Temple. I've not played that in forever. Help them work together. I ain't been on cool math in a while, y'all. So, and I ain't done basic math in a minute, so don't get on my ass. Don't get on my ass. Don't get on my ass. Close these fucking ads. Play. Oh, they hit me with AWD. Lord have mercy. My sweet.
The Chiefs and the Lions started fighting after the game.
The Chiefs, that's ghetto as fuck. Why did they fight? Y'all, she failed. Why'd they fight? Oh my gosh. Damn it.
Because a player from the Lions team named Brian Branch said the Chiefs were secretly bullying him the whole game and nobody was seeing it. And now there is clips of this. So at the end of the game, a wide receiver on the Chiefs side named Juju Smith-Schuster tried to shake his hand. And he just smacked him across the face.
Oh my God.
I'll send it to you on Instagram. You bet. They have the in the mist photos of everything. That shit is hilarious.
Oh my God. Travis on this pretty good.
Oh, man.
Sis. Oh! Oh my God! Oh my God! Look at the flickers, please! Oh my God! Shakisha, no! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Lana, you voted for witches? What do you like about witches over zombies, werewolves, and vampires? What do you like about them? And y'all, I do not remember Water Girl and Fireboy being like this. I could have sworn I had to do math. The fuck type of game is this where I'm not doing math? I'll be damned. Mommy, can I play cool math for kids? I mean, yeah, and they playing this. Where's the fucking math? Yes, I did this morning. Golden was dying. Yeah, I gave her some, and then I also measured her pH level. You can retest it. Make sure everything's good now. Yes. I took care of your babies. I just left fucking Fire down there all by himself. To be fair, I just didn't want to get stuck because I got them both up here. I want us to get past level 1, y'all. And then I think that's gonna be it. Oh shit! Oh, okay, so he needs to stand on it. Sit on the sit on the sit on it. 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 Oh no! Okay. Finally. Y'all can push these boxes. Come on. Don't forget to grab some diamonds. Boy, fuck these diamonds. These diamonds ain't lit for real. Real people know it's about that Alexandrite. Mm-hmm. And that's not just because it got my name in it. That is actually my birthstone, okay? All right, we did it. It took me 2 minutes, 31 motherfucking seconds, but we got them past it. We got them past it. Oh, shit. We beat it. Even though there was no math, I could have sworn there was math. I think witches are the most supernatural creatures because they have all sorts of magic, not just a few. Okay. If an astronaut is a werewolf, would they stay a werewolf on the moon? Yeah, they would be more powerful on the moon. On the moon, I say. Hold on, let me see where we at on the poll. Real niggas still in the lead. Vamp still in the lead. But witches is right behind there. Okay, so y'all count witches on the second level. I can't even be mad at it. I can't. Yes, without oxygen, maybe in heaven. Lana Del Rey said the werewolves will not be able to be werewolves in heaven. Lana. All right, y'all. Oh, a lot has happened today. We have been on here for quite a while. We have done so much. I have demodded someone. I have blocked someone. I have befriended the person that I demodded. Again, we have discussed the werewolves and vampires. We have read books. We talked about my lawsuit. We talked about NLE Choppa. It's so many different things. And we hit our goals today, y'all. It's always good when we hit a goal. Gotta hit mine. Gotta hit the Mario. But it is now 4:38, and I say it's about time for us to get off of here, y'all. I'm so glad that all y'all came through today, Lana. I'm so glad to see you, bitch. I ain't seen you in months. Hello? Sean ain't seen you in months. I'm just saying, but oh, excuse me. That was something ladylike. I'm so glad that y'all came through and gave me your time because that's really all I be wanting. It's just time. I love talking to y'all. I love when we just get into the nitty gritty about things. I love when y'all say I'm going crazy, when y'all say that I'm doing too much. I love when y'all say that y'all think I'm entertaining, I'm fun, you know, all that. I love just y'all being here. I love y'all's presence, and I thank y'all so much for being here because y'all's presence is a present. Y'all come here and y'all boost my confidence. Y'all make me laugh. Y'all make me think, and I just love it. Every time we get on here, it is like we are adding to our ever-growing community. So I thank y'all so much for being here, for chilling with me, for vibing with me, and for loving me because I love y'all. Truly. So I'm going to do our outro. Y'all already know how we going to get. That freestyle I did earlier was actually cool, but y'all know how we get. We're going to do normal, outgoing freestyle. I'll go ahead and let y'all know what I'm going to do post after the live. I'm going to get into my book more. I have this on audiobook as well, so love that immersive side of the reading. Me and my man, he gonna smoke up Okay, probably get the news for the day. I'm gonna, eat them eggs I just made. Also need to get some editing done too, so I can connect and give y'all the entertainment that you want. But that is honestly what the rest of my day entails. It's gonna be some reading, some smoking, and some eating. And I hope y'all are doing the same. All three, eating, smoking, and reading, because it's blissful, really. But I hope y'all had an amazing time on live. Hearts in the chat if you had a good time. I'm gonna put one because I know I did. I gotta start it off myself. I'm gonna put one because I know I did. Oh, my mom said nothing, surprisingly. She said nothing. I guess she doesn't care. And this is what happens when you overthink. She does not care. She don't care. Or she may bring it up later. I don't know. Yes. It's good. At least you was here later. And at least you got to see me, period. I'm so glad I got to see you at all. I know how YouTube be. They don't like to notify. And also, we having stuff going on. So, I get you. Girl, what about silent treatment? My mom is not the... That's funny as fuck. I do silent treatment. My mom does not do that. My mom is more of a talking treatment. No, we're going to talk about this. No, I don't want to talk about this now. No, now I want to talk about it. She uses talking as the punishment. Yeah. Me, because I get people's energy up when I be talking. That's how people know it's a problem when I'm not. If I don't even want to give you the energy to respond, I truly don't give a fuck. And that's when there should be worried. But she probably just does not care. She wouldn't give me the silent treatment. If she really cared, she would have called. If she kind of cared, she would have texted back with an angry face or with a confused reaction on the picture. But she didn't do any, so I don't think she cares. I think I'm good. I will survive another day. I will survive another day. Hey, hey. Tonight. You're Lafayette, correct? I don't think my mother-in-law's here. Y'all gonna get to see her. Hold up. This is not Lana. This is my mother-in-law, not my mom. Hello. Thank you. Yes. Okay, so yeah, Lana been to plenty. Lana know the difference. Let me not. But okay, y'all. It is officially time for me to get off. So I thank y'all so much for being here. Lana, thank you for coming by. I'm so glad I was able to see you. Once again, your presence is a present, and I thank you for gracing me with it. I thank y'all so much for all your participation. Thank you to everyone who gifted. I wish YouTube would give us a better setup like Twitch. That way it would show me every single person who gifted during this live, so I can give y'all the acknowledgments that y'all deserve. But luckily I do have a list here where I see everybody who commented mostly. So shout out to Ask Me with the biggest donation. Shout out to Mick Swagger. Mick Swagger he a fellow YouTuber, so I think he always knows how to entertain when he gets in here. So shout out to him. Shout out to Unique Black, another gifter. Thank you so much for that. My mom responded. She said hi. Y'all, so I'm good. She surprisingly does not care about the pajamas. Or maybe she hasn't put it together that they're pajamas. I don't know. I'm actually very scared. I don't know. This is more scary. This is more scary than her over talking. Oh my God. But shout out to Vigilante too, even though him and I got into it today. But you needed to know your place, nigga. Did too much. Shout out to Unicorn. Thank you so much for your positivity today. This was not their name on here, but they gonna know who I'm talking about. Shout out to Bobby. Shout out to Chris P. Shout out to Ricky. Ricky, when I see you, Ricky. Ricky, when I see you, Ricky. Shout out to Johnny Appleseed, Uncle Fester, Jay Mills. Shout out to Lana Del Rey. Lana Del Rey. Shout out to Lana. Shout out to Dwayne for coming through, for being a great mod, even though I'm gonna have to take it from him because the men they messed it up. They messed it up for one another. One bad apple and spoiled the bunch. Lord have mercy. Am I going live tomorrow? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. I'm gonna try to do it as early as I did today. I got on around 1 o'clock today, so I think that gave us time to cover more ground. So hopefully I'll wake up early enough tomorrow as well. But to be fair, y'all, the only reason I woke up this early was because I had a nightmare. So, yep. I had a freaky nightmare and that woke me up very early. I said, nope, I am not going back to sleep. I am leaving Unicorn. I'm sorry. Lana, shout out to you. Best comments. Lana, do you want to be a mod? You know what? Just like the song, I Put a Spell on You said, I don't care if you don't want it, I'm giving it to you anyways. Lana's a mod. All is right in the world. Women have the power. That's what really needs to happen. It's women in power. Lana, type so I can see you as a mod. I know, Unicorns. I'm sorry. Yo! The wrench look real good next to your name, girl. Real good. Real good. We're going to do great things together. Literally. But I'm sorry, Unicorns. I do gotta go. But I thank you so much for being here. Thank you to everybody who has watched it and came through today, and everybody that's going to watch it on the playback. Make sure y'all read you a book. Make sure y'all drink you some water. I am a day walker. You're correct. Oh, let's see who won the poll. You right. Let's see who won the poll. Who is the ultimate supernatural being? With 68 votes. Vampires has won. Vampires has beat out werewolves, zombies, and witches for the best supernatural being. The people have spoken, y'all. People have spoken. And eat your veggies. Yes, Lana's correct. Eat your veggies, y'all. Pray, drink water, eat your veggies, read a book, and be happy. All right, we're going to go ahead and get out of here. I'm going to hit my Mario. I'm going to hit the drum roll. Now let's get into it. Disney knees. It's so hard to say goodbye to my life. Okay, I'm still doing my Disney knees though. I don't care. I want to do my flag too. Hold on. It's so hard to say goodbye to my life. All right, y'all. This has been a great start to my day. I hope it was a great start to yours. I will see y'all in the next live tomorrow. And we're going to get into it some more. God bless. Drink your water. Be your best. And the Grammy goes to... You already know. Exactly. But y'all have an amazing rest of your day. Make sure to be your best self always. And I will see y'all in the next one. God bless and deuces.